The new normal uniform has a lot of us searching our closets and drawers for men's essentials that aren't there. Instead of the usual business casual button-ups and jeans, it's soft-knit polos, tees, joggers, and active shorts. Whatever men's basics you need, Mack Weldon has you covered. For me, it's about comfort. I look good, I feel good, I love it. Mack Weldon promises comfort and a consistent fit from socks, shirts, and hoodies to underwear, polos, or active shorts. From working out, going to work, or on a date, Mack Weldon is for everyday life. Mack Weldon's wide range of customized fabrics can keep up with you no matter what your day looks like. And with Weldon Blue, their totally free loyalty program, you get free shipping for life. Mack Weldon wants you to be comfortable, so if you don't like your first pair of underwear, you can keep them and they'll still refund you. No questions asked. For 20% off your first order, visit mackweldon.com/peasants and enter promo code peasants. That's PEASANTS. That's mackweldon.com/peasants, promo code peasants for 20% off. Mack Weldon, reinventing men's basics.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get a witness.
No! Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true.
Sometimes I cry.
Oh!
Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants Podcast. This is episode 841.
Do it live.
We're doing it live. Again, 841 times. I wish I had something more clever to say about that number, but I don't say clever things.
Last night, I went out to dinner by myself. I ate for one.
That's good. I do that. I enjoy that from time to time. Welcome back, Scott. How's it going?
Scott's got no sound.
I have him turned up.
Well, this is unfortunate.
What if I was to say I had myself muted? What would you think about that?
I would be like, good, it's not on my end. So we're using a new streaming software. Stuff can go haywire at any moment, but I decided to switch from the software I had used for probably the last 5-6 years and just move over to something else. And I think we've got it. I think we've got it right. I think we got it good. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Looks good so far.
Yeah.
This is a test run.
It can only go downhill from here.
People are saying you're echoing, but I don't hear any echo on my end. Actually, you know what? I know what it's from. I got it.
Benjamin?
I believe I fixed your echo.
Gentlemen and ladies in the chat, am I still echoing? Still? Or not? Or maybe?
Ben fixed it.
Echo gone.
Ben fixed it.
I knew. I saw exactly what it was. Yeah.
We did it.
I saw it coming.
Team.
So we're back. We got it all set. It's fixed. We're going to move on with the show. Quick few reminders. We've got a Patreon private show coming up this next Friday, a week from tomorrow. And we're letting you, the people, vote on what it's going to be. Maybe I think maybe I should just give them a quick reminder.
Yeah, we have a poll up for the patrons.
Yeah, I'll get that up here so that we can kind of check in and see how far along we are with it.
If you're not a patron, you can become one and then vote. Oh, my God. All that power. Think about it.
Why wouldn't you do it?
Yeah.
Just do it.
Yeah.
What a stupid thing not to do.
Here it is so
idiot?
far. There's a link in the description. So there's 3 choices. This is for the Patreon private show that we do, $5 a month. And then there's another one coming the week after that as well. So you get to vote. A review of the recent Onision documentary. We'll do a review of it and react to it and talk about it. Billy will give his insight as someone who knew Onision and has talked to some of the other people.
Best friends with Onision.
Yeah.
I wasn't even going to go there. Just knew.
Someone
just
who
knew.
wears Onision as
they're blood brothers.
as a lap jacket. He's my lap jacket.
And then this is a new idea, cutting the fat friendly fire, where we find old videos of people that like
friends
Scott,
of the
for
show.
instance.
Yeah, we would find old videos of Scott, and we would watch them.
Friendly
and we
fire.
would make friendly commentary, calling him.
Find whatever you want. I have nothing to hide on the internet. I'm proud of everything I've done since
That's
I was
great.
12.
Also,
We'd find it.
The third option, which is actually winning right now. The second, which is actually the third, Twisted, which is actually Demented Film Festival.
Yeah. If that's not confusing enough.
That's where we just let you, the people, send in what you would like us to watch. All of the content will be curated by the audience.
Little short films and stuff.
All request show.
Weird stuff. It's like weird short films, like even like short music videos that are odd and peculiar. No, probably not.
No,
I don't think that's allowed.
No.
You know me, man. I'm cool. You know me. I'm cool. I'm down with anything, but Vimeo won't let it.
So use
let it
use the link in the description. There's 2 days left in the vote. We will reveal on Saturday who won, what's going on with that. So vote. Become a patron, $5 or above. Get 2 private shows and vote. That's all we have to say about that. Whew. So there's a lot going on right now. So we should probably, it's pretty out there. The stuff that was given to me to cover, and actually I'm not completely prepared for it. So guys, talk about something wholesome.
Scott, do you have any Valentine Day plans, Scott?
Ooh.
Any Valentines? I believe it's Sunday, right? So I will be streaming with my husband Adam all day long.
You gonna sneak a kiss?
It's gonna be tough because we're gonna be in different houses,
You
but
should
love
sneak up
finds a
on
way.
him. Yeah. Do like a dress up as a bush or like under a cardboard box and sneak into his house and then just like inch closer and closer until you can pop out and kiss. I know.
All right, so now I have the intro ready. Here we go.
He called me sir. It got me so humiliated.
People are discriminating against wolves.
Wow. They're laughing at us, at our stupidity.
It's time for the action. You better well learn to love it.
I know. Hey, we're still working out the kinks. It's gonna work. It's gonna work this time, though. So here it is.
He called me sir. It got me so humiliated.
People are discriminating against wolves.
Wow. They're laughing at us, at our stupidity.
And you better well learn to love it.
All right. All right. So we got it this time. We got it.
Got it, Papa.
All right. So we'll talk about this. I had seen people kind of talk about it for a little while, and I wasn't sure what it was all about. It's the Gorilla Glue Girl Saga thing.
It's the best.
It's the best.
She's an innovator.
It's so funny.
Yeah, the Gorilla Glue as hairspray? Bad idea, in quotes. Yeah. See, I thought it was Gorilla Goo, so I thought it was like something about Mary at the zoo situation.
It's basically super glue, right? I mean, like, it's strong, quick drying, hard bonding glue.
It's industrial strength adhesive.
Yeah.
I thought she was using a gorilla's goo. After more than 15 washes.
Honestly, be better than what she did.
Totally, yeah. After more than 15 washes, various treatments, and a trip to the emergency room, Tessica Brown's hair still won't budge. A TikTok explaining her dilemma has drawn a huge following and advice. What's the advice? Like, what sort of advice do you give Tessica Brown?
Get a new head is the only thing you can do. You ruin the current head you have.
Yeah, you're going to have to throw that head away.
Yeah. Start a crowdfunding campaign for a new head.
I mean, I've seen other people with hair that looks similar to this that didn't have to use industrial strength adhesive on it, so I don't understand.
This can be achieved without ruining yourself.
Yeah. Social media users have been captivated by the plight of a woman named Tessica Brown, her decision to use Gorilla Glue instead of hairspray, and a harrowing month-long quest to undo a seemingly permanent hairstyle. Seemingly. Permanent hairstyle. So, yeah.
Oh, she wanted it to stay that way forever, basically. She wanted zero hair maintenance for life.
It all started when Miss Brown...
It's just like tying your shoes really tight and then just slipping them on forever. No more shoe tying.
It all started when Miss Brown ran out of her usual hairspray, got to be glued. In a pinch, she opted to use a different product she had on hand to finish off her hair. Gorilla Spray adhesive made by Gorilla Glue. Bad idea, she said in a TikTok.
Grab anything that says glue on it for your head. Like, read the whole thing.
Her hairspray was called Got to Be Glued. Okay? Maybe she didn't know what glue was because she'd only ever used hairspray before.
Maybe she can't read. Is that what you're implying?
No, maybe she read glue and never once used glue for anything other than her got to be glued hair.
That's what glue
she was
is
like,
for.
oh, glue mean hair. I know glue. glue mean hairspray. Glue mean hair. Bad idea, she said in a TikTok posted last week that cautioned others against making the same mistake. See, she had to die so we could fly, you know?
Yeah.
How does this benefit me at all?
Now you know not to put Gorilla Glue in your hair.
I already knew that. That's why I've never done it.
All the industrial strength adhesive you have been saved from putting in your hair now.
Oh, okay. She's kind of like hair Jesus that died for my sins to forgive me from ever putting Gorilla Glue in my hair.
Yes.
She is Black Girl Hair Jesus.
Yes. After more than 15 washes, various treatments, and a trip to the emergency room, her hair still hadn't moved. See, this sounds like a selling point. My hair is always frizzing. My hair be frizzing. I mean,
if you want to get rid of that frizz, there's no better product.
Go, Gorilla. I don't know if I should do that. My hair's been like this for about a month now. It's not by choice, she said in the video.
Oh, yes, it is. If you're the one who put the glue in your hair, it was by choice, yours.
Don't victim shame, Ben.
Unless someone held her down and, like, lathered her head up with Gorilla Glue, it was by choice.
Believe all women, okay?
Does she not understand what the word choice means?
Ben,
not.
She ran out of got to be glued.
Scott, you're breaking up a lot. I don't know what's causing it, but, like, yeah, like every other syllable is like silent for some reason. I don't know. I'm gonna look on my end really quick just to see.
Yeah, a lot of people are complaining about it, Scott, because they like to hear your opinions and your comments.
I know.
They think you're funny.
Pretty cool opinions.
Not only cool, but also humorous and intelligent. It's been the census here. You're humorous, intelligent.
I made a few
cool.
adjustments here, and hopefully that'll help.
Yeah,
I have the settings that worked last time.
Yeah, I tweaked a few things on my end too, so we'll see what that does. I think you were kind of peeking out, and I fixed that a little bit.
This stream is a whip, a work in progress.
Yeah, we're learning. I'm learning, but no dropped frames
yet.
Stop.
Hopefully forever.
Stop. You're awful.
Forever. Ben believes in voodoo. And I just voodooed the stream.
Stop voodooing
by saying
me.
Yet.
Stop voodooing me.
I just voodooed you, Ben. I'm sorry.
A lot of people think Ben's from Ohio. He's actually from Haiti and loves voodoo.
Yeah. Matthew Krecklow's Whipsy I Tipsy. Got him. Thank you for the tipsy. And Matthew, we're gonna
figure it out.
We're gonna consult very soon because you're on our mind every night when we go to sleep. We're like, what are we going to do with that Matthew baby? That precious baby Matthew. Anyways, back to the story.
Oh, and by the way, everyone that won the card game the other day, your stuff is getting sent out tomorrow. We're going to put the fresh sign autograph on the stuff. It'll be sent out tomorrow, and also the Toothless Wizard actual Maniacs going out tomorrow, too. It's kind of cool. It's pretty cool. I can make you a full screen boy. Oh, shit.
Call me, sir. It got me so intimidated.
People have discriminated against wolves.
I don't think this is even
They're laughing at us.
I don't think the camera's going to focus on this anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, what's
No,
up?
it's somehow
Toothy
worse.
Woozy? Yeah.
Further back.
Anyways,
Yeah, because it's focused on you, and you're like, way
imagine
back
this
there.
was high def and got a thick one. That's
You
what
need
this
to do
is.
a rack focus with
Rack
your
focus.
webcam.
Pow! That's what we'll do. A rack focus. Why do we got to focus on Iraq? Miss Brown's hair
I was
mishap.
focusing on your rack. I'm sorry.
I got Viva Vavoom Juggers. Mrs. Brown's hair mishap has intrigued internet users who became invested in her predicament and have rooted her on virtually, leaving messages of encouragement and ideas in the comment sections of her posts. We've all really been rallying behind this woman who decided to put super Gorilla Glue in her hair. This is what is bringing our country together.
So do you think next, because of all this support, someone's going to wash their hair with cement and then hope for a payoff?
I think that's the next logical step in this. Yeah.
Like, I don't want
Put
to
your head in
spoil
cement.
anything. I've started wiping my ass with Bondo.
Do you think maybe it'll be a slow build? Like maybe they'll move up to like, I don't know, like plaster next, and then it'll end up getting to cement, and then eventually people will be melting their skulls in molten metal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably.
Yeah.
I put
like
my
that
head in a
idea.
kiln
Yeah.
by accident.
My head look good in this kiln, y'all. Give me some votes, y'all. Give me some likes, y'all. Like this stream, y'all. Put my head in the kiln, y'all. Don't do it. So is there more to this article?
Let's see.
Yes. Her original video has been viewed nearly 16 million times on TikTok and nearly 2 million times on Instagram and has been widely shared across other social platforms. It's trending all over Twitter today. The situation has elicited communal cringes and sympathy for Miss Brown, who has become known as the Gorilla Glue Girl, as days have passed and various remedies failed to help.
Man, I'm glad her nickname had glue in there. Otherwise, it would be offensive.
So the problem,
I've been trying to craft a joke that I'm allowed to say, and I'm so happy that I got there.
Yeah.
the problem with Gorilla Glue Girl is now that there's glue in her name, I tried to put her in my hair, and
Yeah.
the results were not good. The situation, you have to keep us updated. I'm too invested now. I'm going on this journey with you, one user commented under her Instagram post. Miss Brown has brought her followers along with her through several attempts to get rid of this forever ponytail, as she described it on Instagram.
Forever ponytail.
It's my forever ponytail. In a second
That
video,
sounds sort of romantic. It's your forever ponytail.
yeah, and the bruises around my girlfriend's neck are forever hugs.
Yeah, absolutely.
In the second video, Miss Brown demonstrated an attempt to wash it out. She filled her palm with a generous amount of shampoo, slathered it over her head, and rubbed furiously. She wiped off the suds, which did not appear to have penetrated the glue layer and seemed to be close
Oh, really?
to
The
tears.
shampoo didn't get the super glue out. Amazing.
And the funny thing is she speaks the same language as Kevin Joseph King. So she's like,
you see this, y'all?
You see this, y'all? I got this Gorilla Glue in my hair, y'all.
You see this?
You see this, y'all? And I'm like, oh, shit.
You see? Y'all see?
Oh, shit. No, I don't think she talks that way. She later posted on Instagram that a combination of tea tree oil and coconut oil that she left in her head overnight was an epic fail.
Yeah, she was trying to go like home remedy style. Like tea tree oil tingles, but I don't think it's going to get adhesive out of your hair.
This is the life I'm living at this moment, she said in the video. This is the life that I guess I'm going to have to live.
Well, this is my stupid life now.
Yeah. Some users suggested natural remedies, many involving an apple cider vinegar or various rubbing alcohol or acetone concoctions. A woman who identified herself as a licensed stylist suggested applying glycerin to her hair, letting it sit about 30 minutes, and then massaging it to loosen the glue.
I'll tell you what loosens my glue is.
Whoa,
man.
Just put a little WD-40 on it.
This is a family show.
We're very sorry to hear about the unfortunate incident that Miss Brown experienced using our spray adhesive on her hair from
I
Gorilla
was
Glue.
Gorilla Glue, I wouldn't touch this. I wouldn't say a word about it. Like, she only makes your product look bad, even though you did nothing wrong as a product.
See, I think it looks awesome. Like, for one, like, her hair is not moving, and she's put a lot of stress to it. You shouldn't do that to your hair.
If someone tried to take like a Louisville Slugger to her head, it probably would just bounce right off.
Dude, if that's true, that's actually cool as hell. Could you imagine using Gorilla Glue to make like a riot helmet? Like you're down at
I can imagine.
You're down at the Capitol building, and your MAGA hat just isn't taking the baseball baton bats to the head from the officers. So you lather yourself up in Gorilla Glue to get that extra cap helmet under the MAGA first. Just glue the MAGA hat to your head.
Can you
at that
say
point.
Gorilla Glue again the way you
Gorilla Glue? I can't.
Ooh.
Gorilla Glue. Gorilla Glue.
Ooh la la.
Ooh la la.
I created full screen Scott while we were waiting. Yeah.
Full screen Scott.
Full screen Scott. Full screen Scott.
I can see
Full
high
screen
def in
Billy the
Scott's house.
Fridge.
Full screen Scott.
No zooming anything on my room. I'm a very private person.
We see your Nintendo 64.
I do have a Nintendo 64. I got the big three of game systems. All you need: Nintendo 64, PS2.
Yeah, I was waiting. I was hoping you were going to say it because I'm a Dreamcast fanatic.
The Dreamcast is coming, and I saved it for last.
There's a Dreamcast in this room right now. Like
Fuck you.
We've played the Dreamcast.
I think the Dreamcast would have a stereo as well.
Yeah.
That would be the Dreamcast.
He'd be like, wait! Dreamcast? I love Dreamcast!
Stereos will probably be here soon.
Yeah, he is showing up later. I thought he was on today when he's not supposed to be on until next week, but we're bringing him on.
We bullied him into a stream. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So Gorilla Glue also said...
Take note, he's very susceptible to bullying.
Yes.
If you want Asterios to do something, just be mean to him.
Gorilla Glue
Peasants podcast.
Rat Lord, thank you for the
Thank
love.
you. Wow.
So right here, right now, the Gorilla Glue girl and Gorilla Glue says, we're glad to see in her recent video that Miss Brown has received medical treatment from her local medical facility and wish her the best, it said. Yeah, I guess Saturday she posted a video of the St. Bernard Parish Hospital in Chalmette, Louisiana.
Okay, yeah, because they have parishes in Louisiana instead of counties.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
So what do you think you are, Louisiana? You can't be not good enough? County's not good enough for you, like everyone else?
It's one of the most Catholic cities in the entire country. And like I do believe the term parish originates to like
parish is religious, sure.
Yeah, and like your church designated your county within the state. It's interesting.
And so she was in the hospital, and it looks like they had a miracle doctor remove the shit from her hair.
A miracle. Oh, yeah.
A miracle doctor.
Actually, I have a video of that guy. I have a video of the doctor that did it.
Like another doctor said, I wouldn't even try to salvage this. And I think this guy saved her hair to a point.
The first doctor said this woman is as good as dead, and then another doctor came along afterwards.
Yeah, that doctor was like, "Throw her away. There's more women out there. She's done." No,
just get another woman. What are you doing?
We love her, Tessica Brown. We love the Gorilla Glue girl.
Say it. Say the whole thing.
Triple G.
The girl. And they're over here recommending coconut oil, sunflower, all that bull. We should pull up the after, the doctor video we have because it's great.
Where is it?
It's quality.
Yeah, I don't think anything you can buy at a supermarket is gonna get out. Like you need to go to a hospital and get special things.
Thought I had them. Maybe I don't.
Uh-oh.
I could have swore I downloaded that Twitter video of the doctor.
This doctor is like the future of hair care. Like Jeffree Star, done on YouTube.
You linked me to that, right?
This
Okay,
miracle
I'll get it really
doctor is
quick.
going to run the future of cosmetics because it's only going to get worse, right? Like people been eating Tide Pods, they've been ruining their bodies for a while.
People have been eating Tide Pods.
They've been eating Tide Pods, dude. Like the Gorilla Glue girl's she's not starting a trend, she's continuing one.
All right, I'm getting it right now. It'll be ready in a second here.
We could scroll down and read the rest of this.
All right.
So they're all recommending all this stuff to do to your skin. They can be irritating and could cause rashes like contact dermatitis. If all else fails, he said, going to a salon to have her head shaved might be the best solution.
That's probably. I mean, that's just how it happens.
Wouldn't that
you know?
be your first idea?
That's what I would do.
Yeah, I just shaved my head just because one piece of gum got in it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, like I would shave my head for way less than it being covered every inch in industrial adhesive.
Yeah,
All right,
I had to
so-
shave my head just to get into a questionable punk concert.
Oh yeah.
It was worth it. They were really good. And you got that tattoo as well, right?
All
yeah.
right. Here's the doctor.
That was impressive when he just starts swanging around the damn skull with the matted hair. That's the type of doctor I want
I'm
him to
not
do
sure
surgery
what
on
that
me.
was demonstrating, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, so I think there was a video of her he was running his fingers through her hair when she was on the operating table, and everything was fine.
I put something with her in the chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll take a look.
Yeah.
Yeah, this woman has gotten a lot of love. She's been doing this. I think she was on Entertainment Today or whatever, Entertainment Tomorrow or Entertainment Tonight, whatever the hell.
She didn't make the night version.
I don't know whichever
She got
one
the
it is.
daytime.
I can't. I don't.
I'll get it
I
here.
don't follow things, but she was running the circuit and getting all the attention, and this is probably like, as stupid as it was, it's probably the greatest thing she's ever gonna do in her entire life.
Why is it the greatest though? Is it because of the attention? Is that
Yes.
why you think it's the greatest? Because
Yes.
I would rather not get the attention and not have to go through this.
But now she's gonna have an entire
so
career.
that just demonstrate she's gonna have a career.
She's
yeah,
gonna be
this
the
is a
Gorilla
career.
Glue girl.
Yeah, that makes her that makes it a career.
She's going to continue making funny mistakes for the rest of her life, and brands are going to pay her. Like, oh, by the way,
she's like gonna lose a foot.
This is not
in
gonna
a
last. I
poster.
mean,
like that's her next move.
by this time next year, no one's gonna remember this. Like, no one's gonna be talking about this at all. Here she
we'll
is.
see. Look at this.
What is this
happiness.
music? I'm turning that down.
Look at this. She's finally able to run her fingers through her hair. Yes. This right here is success. Yes. Look at that. Can you imagine having your hair glued down for a month?
That's a
And
while.
now-
Those nails are also on with Gorilla Glue, but that's intentional.
Yeah. They ain't coming off.
Yeah.
This is the moment where we all cry together. This is
Yeah,
achievement.
this is it.
She's a survivor. Whatever she's saying right now, it is definitely beautiful.
Uh-huh.
It would only
Did they,
add to
like,
my inner
full on
tears.
knock her out? Is she on like an IV?
Yeah, they gave her an IV drip.
It does.
Wow.
So they
what's
just
up
ended
with
up
her
cutting
hair?
off most of her hair.
That's great.
Yeah, but now she has like,
But medically.
yeah.
Barber.
I know.
Medical haircut.
Let me help you.
Why is this being filmed?
This is beautiful. This is humanity working together to change the world.
I love getting filmed when I'm at the hospital.
Now, or are you done with hair products for a while? You need your hair done.
She's obsessed with her hair. This is kind of like the people that can't stop getting plastic surgery no matter how much it makes them look like a freak. I mean,
Those people are cool, though.
I don't think so.
I wonder what her next haircut's gonna be. I'm so in it. Tessica Brown.
Wide mohawk.
I'm a huge fan. Oh my god, a mohawk would be lit.
Huh?
Maybe she should get cool designs shaved in the side of her head. Like a brand deal with other companies to shave it into her hair. A little walking billboard. That'd be cool.
A different glue company swoops in and gets the sponsorship.
Damn it, we almost had it. All right, here's the second news of the day.
Oh my God, I got here just in time.
Oh,
Hey.
guess who's here?
Asterios.
Why couldn't her opinions have just been about porgs and how they're great?
Do
You're
like
never
porgs.
going to get canceled for tweeting about how great porgs are.
So, did Asterios' audio get like terribly
Yeah.
worse?
Are you broadcasting from someone else's bathroom?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Check. 1, 2, check. Sorry, I had the wrong.
There you go. Oh my God, he's echoing too.
What was the first thing?
I'll get
That
him.
was my
I'll get him.
webcam. Sorry.
It'll never happen again since I'm setting it this way. So.
We are so glad to have you here.
Boys.
Hey.
I'm sorry I'm a little bit late. I was just, ironically, I was just on a Star Wars podcast for 3 hours. It was just on Star Wars Minute talking about porgs. And it's funny because on that show, I was like, hey, can we please not talk about Gina Carano? That's way too divisive. Enter the Drunken Podcast immediately hitting this divisive topic.
Timing.
Yeah. Billy's getting a drinky drink.
I'm thirsty. So, my question is, Asterios, why were you on a podcast called the Star Wars Minute for 3 hours?
180 Star Wars minutes.
I've been doing this show for almost 10 years now. It's a show where they analyze and scrutinize the Star Wars films 1 minute at a time. So each episode is about 20 minutes, but they cover 1 minute of each movie. And 10 years,
it's because that's what's going to happen to me when I go to hell.
And they finally got to The Last Jedi, so they had me and Sarancha on as porg experts.
That's great.
Better.
I love that.
True.
Okay, but enough about me. Gina Carano.
In the wake of Gina Carano's controversial social media post, Lucasfilm has released a statement Wednesday night with a spokesperson saying Gina Carano is not currently employed by Lucasfilm and there are no plans for her to be in the future. Nevertheless, her social media posts denigrating people based on their cultural and religious identities are abhorrent and unacceptable. Did she denigrate people based on their cultural and religious identities?
Do you have the post she made? Because you might be able to decide that for yourself.
Right. It's the next thing. It's the next thing in the article.
Yeah.
Right there. Oh, it was quoted, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
is it up? Oh, no.
Let's just scroll slowly. And then Carano played bounty hunter Cara Dune in the first 2 seasons, Lucasfilm and Disney Plus The Mandalorian. And it looked like we'd be seeing more of her. It appears not. The actress shared a TikTok post comparing the current divided political climate in the U.S. to Nazi Germany. So here is her hot take. Scroll down just a little bit. Jews were beaten in the streets, not by Nazi soldiers, but by their neighbors, even by children. Because history is edited, most people today don't realize that to get to the point where Nazi soldiers could easily round up thousands of Jews, the government first made their own neighbors hate them simply for being Jews. How is that any different from hating someone for their political views?
Very.
She wrote.
Very.
Okay. So imagine being such a dumb, rich coos that you think being a Republican in 2021 is like being a Jew during the Holocaust.
Well, let me compare why she has. There's no point. I don't get the point. I'm like,
I wish you would defend it.
yeah, I want to defend it. So I'm gonna piece a little more together here while we read. Another photo on Carano's Instagram story featured a person with several masks covering their face and head with a caption, "Meanwhile in California."
Yeah,
so she's mask shaming. See, this is the thing. Like, does she not understand that she's kind of like on the side of the Nazis?
Yeah.
Is this not the Nazi side?
Like the irony of it. That's the Nazi side.
Like when we have these clips of Nicholas Fuentes and Baked Alaska, and they're talking about the same things that Gina Carano was talking about. They're also praising Hitler. They're also giving very high praise to Hitler. It's
very high praise.
Very high praise.
I do want to say I liked Gina Carano on The Mandalorian, and I followed her since like her fighting career started. She was kind of like the first face of women's MMA because she was like tough at MMA but good looking at the same time.
Yeah,
until she got her ass tooled on by Chris Cyborg.
Ooh.
Yeah, and she has a very different look now. Like I noticed she was bigger, and I don't even mean like she got fatter. She looks like more muscular.
I'll say she got fatter.
I mean, maybe a little bit, but I feel like she also got like more muscular.
We got stereos covered up by Double Scott, right?
Thicker, not just fat, but
oh no,
she's kind of busted now. She used to be hot.
Busted.
Shit.
I think that Disney did this all wrong.
Fighting. Maybe I saw her in Steven Soderbergh's Haywire, but I don't think I've seen her since then. In my head, she's hot, and then I saw like a Today picture. I'm like, oh, well, why are we still talking about her?
I don't think Disney should. I don't think Disney should fire her. I don't think Disney should fire her or keep her from doing the Mandalorian. I think every time she makes a stupid tweet, they should like quote tweet that tweet and say, "This is some of the stupidest stuff ever." Like, we totally think she's dumb. Laugh at her. We're still going to use her in Star Wars because she fits the part, but she dumb. She dumb. I think that's what they should do. I don't think that she can still play a character in a galaxy from a script, right? I don't know.
I think she can.
Because right now they cancel her from the show, and they keep her off the show, and they're making her a hero for the people of the right. They're like, see, they're shutting down our free speech. They're telling us we can't live our lives.
And I love the people that are mad about the canceling of Gina Carano are the same people that wanted the legitimate results of the election canceled. It's an interesting dichotomy they've got going on. I respect it.
Says here, other posts, including a quote saying, "Expecting everyone you encounter to agree with every belief or view you hold is effing wild," and one saying, "Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself," remained. I think we all collectively agree that Jeffrey Epstein couldn't have possibly killed himself. He obviously was given Hillary Clinton severance package, right? Right, guys?
Yeah, the full package.
The hashtag
Jeff was absolutely murdered. Like, that's not a debate. That's not a conspiracy theory. That's not anything.
Yeah, I'm not even into conspiracy theories, and I don't think he killed himself.
Not a conspiracy.
Yeah.
Well, it is a conspiracy theory. It's just not a wacko conspiracy theory.
Right.
It's a pretty valid.
Conspiracy theories don't mean that they're not true. Some are true. So yeah.
Like the Mel Gibson movie, that was true.
Yes. The
Sarah's is very quiet.
We can't hear you now.
Yeah,
Sirius.
yeah, you got really quiet.
Okay, let me switch. Oh, thank you.
What is going on over there?
I'll tell you what.
How about this mic? Can you hear me through this
See,
mic?
now this is good.
Oh, thank you.
You switched mics.
Yeah, I wonder why. What happened there? This is crazy.
I have two microphones, and I was trying to use a different one.
Right.
But what I was gonna say is like, yeah, Jeffrey Epstein was definitely killed, but the question is by who? Because it's fun to kill a pedophile. Like that could have just been like a pedo hunting fan.
Do you
like,
say that? You know what? You say that literally every episode you're on here. Like, do you have a quota saying that?
That it's fun to kill pedophiles?
No. Don't
That's
say it
my
anymore.
catchphrase.
Don't. Hey. No. Seriously, don't say it anymore.
We don't say it. But yeah.
We're not allowed to use that word anymore. We got a cease and desist from Onision.
Yeah, those kind of words. So,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Sorry.
No problem.
Times a week he can get very sick, so
yeah,
we have to accommodate that.
The hashtag fired Gina Carano began trending with those on social media tagging Mandalorian creator Jon Favreau, Disney Plus, Star Wars, and Lucasfilm. Carano and her supporters attempted to get the hashtag We Love Vagina Carano to trend. Carano retweeted the post below on her account. And this was Drunk 3PO.
Well, she's got 3PO support, so, I mean, maybe we're on the wrong side.
We're on the wrong side of a galaxy far away. And what's this quote here? This is great. We have to, as a Jewish person, this is effing vile and unnecessary. Gina Carano needs to be held accountable. The oppression my people have faced because of our religion and ethnicity is not the same as political disagreements. Sarah Starr. February 10th, 2020.
That's an interesting last name.
Sarah Starr. Carano previously stirred up the dust on social media with comments about mask wearing and voter fraud. In November, she made fun of those using preferred pronouns on social media by listing beep/bop/boop in her Twitter bio.
Well, that one's a little funny. I'll give her that one.
Beep, bop, boop. Yeah. I hate that we are thinning the skin of the world. Like if everybody needs to have their ass wiped to exist, we're in trouble.
I have to wonder, had she been warned already? Like, if they didn't warn her about...
I guarantee you they warned her.
Okay, well, I don't know if they did or not.
She got warned after her first tweet, and then she doubled down.
If she was warned, if they were like, hey, you you can do whatever you want with your social media, but we don't have to keep you employed. If they did that, I think it's her fault. If they just out of nowhere fired her and didn't say anything to her, I don't support that necessarily.
Yeah, like I'm sure they sat her down after tweet 1 in like the fall of last year and said, "Hey,
going on.
Everyone who watches The Mandalorian is a lib cuck snowflake. So like tone it down." And then she didn't, and now she's fired.
Yeah.
People don't like being told what to do. Like, especially artists. Like, you tell an artist what to do, and they'll do the opposite out of spite, even if it hurts them. And it's like, Gina Carano is smart enough to know that, like, continuing to tweet about this stuff is going to be bad for her gig at a family company at Disney. It's like, hey, should you be tweeting about I don't want this word to get the H cost? Like, I don't want YouTube to censor that word. It's like, no, you probably shouldn't be tweeting about the H cost. Like,
okay.
But she's like, you know, she's an artist, and artists are contrarian. Like, you tell your mom you want to be an actress, and she's going to tell you no. Like, you tell your mom you want to be a musician, she's going to tell you no.
How much of an artist is she, though? I mean, like...
But is she an artist, or is she just a large woman who beat people up for a living?
Yeah,
becoming a wrestler is inherently an outsider's
move. They put her on American Gladiators for a little while. Yeah.
Scott, we couldn't hear you. Sorry, what? Sorry, she's a fighter, not a wrestler, though. Like fighting, like wrestling is an art. Wrestlers are artists. I'm an artist. Like we can all agree. But fighters are not. Fighters are just meatheads.
I didn't know this either, but her dad was an NFL player too. I read her wiki bio, and I didn't realize that her dad had won a Super Bowl as an NFL player.
Was her dad Dick Buttkiss?
No, Dick Butkus is a black man.
That's
no.
not true. That's not true, Ben.
Isn't he? Oh no. You're right. I was wrong. Sorry, I was thinking of somebody else. My bad.
When Ben thinks Dick Butkus, he thinks black men.
No. I just I had someone else in my mind. That was my mistake.
Yeah. That was a great mistake.
Is it?
That was a hilarious mistake. You couldn't have made a better mistake right there.
Hello. It's cold and it's supposed to snow, Billy. Did you know? I got the signed cardboard figure a while ago. Ben. Ilaria is listening right now. Such a good girl. My therapist is impressed with my progress. Get your minds checked, people.
Yes, this is a side story in Drunken Peasants because Karpkosian has been keeping us updated on the mental health progress. It started off dire, and it's amazing.
I'm happy for you, Carp. My therapist is disappointed in me.
My therapist is not worth the paper they're printed on.
Tell us why your therapist is disappointed in you.
No.
Is this a real story?
Oh, no, no.
Oh, okay, because that's hilarious.
So it says Carano previously stirred up the dust on social media with comments about mask wearing and voter fraud in November. She made the beep bop boop comment in her Twitter bio. They said it was transphobic. She later walked that back, saying Mandalorian star Pedro Pascal helped me understand why people were putting them in their bios. I didn't know before, but I do now. I won't be putting them in my bio, but good for all you who chose to. I stand against bullying, especially the most vulnerable, and freedom to choose. So she corrected herself on that one.
I don't really care if she put that. Really,
yeah, I think Pedro Pascal's brother is trans. I'm not 100% on that. I'm pretty sure that I read that.
He got some link to it, which is why he's like the one that helped her understand.
Yeah.
I would say it probably would have been a better choice just not to put that at all, but I don't see that so offensive. I don't know.
I think that it's time that we start shaming people for their political views.
Is this her political view, the beep bop boop?
No.
Okay.
Her idea,
but she also posted about anti-mask, which has become political, even though a virus shouldn't be political, and the election being stolen. So that was very political.
Yeah, we should shame, and then on the other side, we should shame people who think that Biden and Kamala are these super saviors that are gonna change the world. It's more of the same. Don't get behind these old ass people thinking that you're gonna get some sort of revolution. They're literally the police.
So yeah,
yes.
I mean, like you said, it's almost a guarantee she was talked to about this, and she did it anyway. She deserves to be fired. First Amendment does not protect your right to say whatever you want and not get fired from your job. It just protects you from the government throwing you in jail for what you say.
I'm lucky that I didn't think her character on The Mandalorian was that interesting.
I thought it was interesting to have her there because I was a fan of her as a fighter, and she got into American Gladiators. I was watching the reboot of that because I loved that as a kid, and she had started getting into acting back then. If you look at she looks so different. I know she was quite a bit younger, but she looks so different back in the day, 10, 12 years ago, than she does now.
Yeah. It's the different type of body for fighting.
Oh man, she was training for fighting. Yeah, she was cut.
What we need now is to focus more on the other Mandalorians, like the Sasha Banks Mandalorians. The Sasha Banks Mandalorian.
Her character hasn't really had a lot of lines, and the lines she did deliver, she delivered like a wrestler. And
I don't care.
And I'm sorry, that is kind of.
I like her more than Gina Carano's character. Did you see her do the spinning rocket-assisted DDT, tornado rocket DDT off the damn wall?
Yeah, I saw that.
That was cool. Gina Carano never did nothing like that. She was like,
Gina
freaking Kevin
Carano
Sorbo
did
in a wig.
oh my God, yeah. Let's put Gina Carano and Sasha Banks in an octagon.
Well, that would be
together
autistic, Ben. That would be an autistic thing to do.
Okay. I think you're an ableist.
You're
and you deserve
hey,
to be canceled.
Hey, let's take this girl who's a fighter and put her in a fight with a girl that's a wrestler. See who's better? Who's better? No, let's take the girl that's an entertainer and put her in entertainment. Right?
So you mean, when you said autistic, you mean brilliant, is what you're saying?
No.
Because if it's an insult.
I think it's lacking
something of a savant.
It's lacking nuance.
See, you agree, Scott. Thank you.
It's lacking nuance. It's not picking up on the nuance of the situation.
Brilliant. It was brilliant.
Rain Man lacked a lot of nuance.
Yes.
He never knew what was going on.
No, but he was lovely. Good
I like
lovely
the
person.
Rain Man.
Look at him walking back on it now.
Who's walking back on anything?
Terrible bigot. Billy the Fridge hates disabled people.
Didn't say I hated anything.
He used it as an insult.
No. Why would I insult my co-host of Drunken Peasants podcast? You're now treating me like the Nazis are treating the Republicans.
I'm going to
start
saying that was very obese of you. How obese of you to say such a dumb thing.
That's literally my entire shtick is fatting around.
I was gonna say, most of what he says is proudly obese.
Ben owned it, yeah. Been there. Now, this wouldn't be a good cancel segment if we didn't walk the line on canceling.
Yeah.
And I would love for someone to cancel me, especially someone as popular as Disney. Yeah.
You think of all the things that have happened over the last 7 years in pretty much every video of DP. There's no canceling going on.
I say terrible stuff here. I say terrible stuff here so I know when the mainstream is finally catching on to us. Like that's my indicator that the mainstream cares. It's a little test.
Did you switch mics again for some reason?
Yeah. How does this sound?
Great.
That sounds okay.
Okay, good. Just making sure. Yeah, I'm trying a mic that's a little bit nicer.
Cool. Sounds good to me so far.
I'll give it that.
It's fuzzy.
It's a fuzzy, puffy.
Like the pop filter on it is fuzzy.
Oh yeah, it's got this little dribble on it.
Physically fuzzy.
Yeah, I like this little guy. Someone in the chat just asked, how many mics do I have? In the room I'm in right now, 9.
Yeah, we have a ton of mics here too. I have backup mics in a container just in case. We have a lot. We have 7 monitors in here. I have 4 in front of me.
That's awesome. Well, yeah, because the nice thing about recording equipment is like it never loses its value. Like I have a mic that's 15 years old that I bought when I was in college because it's like, yeah, if I ever stop broadcasting, I could sell it for pretty much what I bought it for. It's nice.
Yeah, I'm thinking about, because I have 4 monitors on like a big rack of monitors in front of me, and I'm thinking about buying this monitor that just has 4 inputs in it, and it's one monitor, and I can make it all, like I can make it full screen, any of them, or I can make it like quadrants if I want, and set it up that way.
Where would you put the webcam?
I'd have to get a little stand for it, because right now it's on top of one of my monitors, like right on top of my lower left monitor.
Yeah, I got
here.
2 big monitors for my at-home setup, and I regret it because there's no way to put the microphone somewhere easily.
It's a little bit
the camera.
I saw your setup. It's just like a little bit more forward, and you have your it's like a little tripod, right?
Yeah, it's a little tripod on the desk, but it's awkward. Like when I'm streaming, it's like
it gets in the way.
It's just weird and it bothers me. I hate the fact that there's not a better place to put it. But it's such a big camera anyways. It wouldn't fit in between where you have it either.
Someone needs to design a 4K monitor with 4 video inputs in it and a little built-in webcam, like right there.
That would be cool.
I'll buy the shit out of that. I mean, I like that would have to be tailor-made, you know?
I tried to just punch a hole through my TV and put a camera in it.
It didn't work.
It does not work.
No.
I am not a scientist.
Worth a try, though.
So
is it doing the thing where I get muted when others are talking?
Oftentimes,
yeah.
yes.
Oftentimes, ducking is on for you.
I don't know why.
Let me try a thing. Hold on.
Sure.
Yes.
Sure. So I've been watching the impeachment trial, and I saw some very familiar people featured in the impeachment trial today.
It wasn't me.
It was not you.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. Yes. Here's a little bit more of a few minute clips of what went on. This guy did
you may
great.
Remember it.
This guy might go further in his political career because I listened to him. He's a Democratic congressman from Colorado, and he used to be, I think, a defense attorney. And he lays out the case where, because Republicans are trying to make the case that Trump's already gone, you can't impeach him, and he makes this case
that didn't work.
Yeah.
Outset of this trial, and I told you you'd hear three phrases over and over and over again. The big lie that the election had been stolen, stop the steal and never concede, and fight like hell to stop that steal. You heard those phrases.
The fight like hell was a catchphrase, and you can even hear Trump say it when he was down the road earlier that day before they all went in that direction.
Throughout the course of this trial, video after video, statement after statement, telling his supporters that they should be patriots, to fight hard to stop the steal. And on that day, where did he direct the crowd's ire? He directed them here.
I couldn't believe he threw Pence under the bus. Was anyone else kind of surprised that he did that?
I wasn't surprised.
No.
He threw everybody in his cabinet under the bus every time.
Anyone under he will throw his children under the bus if it suits him. It doesn't matter. Like no other human being means anything to him.
Pence simped for him up until the bitter end.
It doesn't matter. Pence could have simped for him earlier that day. It doesn't matter.
The only person that he didn't straight throw under the bus was Linda McMahon.
He was like, Linda, you probably should quit now.
He was like, it's time for you to move on. The only other person he showed any real respect for, other than Linda McMahon, a woman, so Trump is kind of a feminist, was Ghislaine Maxwell.
I wish you well.
Kind of a feminist, Donald Trump.
To Congress. He quite literally, at one part of that speech, pointed at us.
He did.
He told them to fight like hell, and if you don't fight like hell, you're not going to have a country anymore. He told them, quote is on the screen, when you catch somebody in a fraud, you're allowed to go by very different rules.
And the really sad thing is, this is, I would vote to convict. Like, if I knew nothing about Trump or anything, just this evidence and him saying these things a matter of hours before all this stuff happened and given his position, this is incitement. It's not covered under the First Amendment. I don't know. What do you guys think?
It's too bad. Although I guess it's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy, but it's too bad in the last 5 years that everything turned to garbage and nothing matters anymore. Like, you can literally do anything and no one cares because if Obama had done 1/100th of any of this 10 years ago, he'd have been hung immediately. But that's just the way things have gone.
What if?
But I say it's self-fulfilling because Trump is the reason that everyone stopped caring about everything, because he did so much that it was literally impossible to focus in on any one thing.
Yeah, what if like Obama lost to McCain and Obama got a bunch of left-wing extremists to raid the Capitol building? Or what if he lost to Romney?
There would have been
not
public
McCain.
executions.
Right.
Immediately.
I don't know about public executions, but maybe we'll go that way.
The
again.
right is always like, well, nobody complained when the BLM movement was running around rioting, but that's like a false equivalency, because the second that the BLM rioters or anybody step foot on federal property, they were shut down with mystery machine vans that rolled up and kidnapped people.
Yes.
And
in Portland.
In Portland. And this was the Capitol. And supposedly Donald Trump denied National Guard to go to the Capitol and said, no. And they had to be called in from other people. Yeah, like that right there tells me he is guilty of the coup, the insurrection. Oh, yeah. If he denied help, because when someone walked on federal property in Portland, it was a federal courthouse. If they stepped on there, they got their insides turned out.
The case was made today. Also, they mentioned how Trump lied about calling the National Guard. He didn't do it at all, and it wasn't called until hours after people had already died. Like people had already ransacked the Capitol.
His message was crystal clear, and it was understood immediately, instantly, by his followers. And we don't have to guess. We don't have to guess as to how they reacted. We can look at how people reacted to what he said. You saw them, and you saw the violence. It's pretty simple. He said it, and they did it. You heard Manager Cicilline describe reports. The president was delighted, enthusiastic, confused that others didn't share his excitement.
A lot of the stuff that they're cutting out here, because this was like a half-hour thing that he did, he showed all the past precedents of all the times that former officials had been impeached after they left office, and even an example where someone hurried up and resigned to try and avoid being impeached, and they still did it anyway. So there's it's funny that Trump's lawyers act like there's no past precedents for this, but there's plenty of it. It's just never been done to a president before. That's the only difference.
There's no past presidents
there's past
that have precedents.
Oh, we're making the same stupid joke, Billy. Let's just both stop.
Sorry, Scott. Let's kiss.
It's not even good.
Let's kiss. Kiss.
Here's a little more.
I broke my microphone. Everything.
The damage
destroyed.
done to this building
is a
stain on all of us.
This was not worth it.
The dignity of our democracy. The attack we saw had a purpose. Stop the certification. Stop our democratic process.
Yeah, like listening to what they were doing, who they said they were following, and what Trump said earlier that day. I think it's, if this was a normal jury case, this would be guilty. It would get voted
but it's
guilty.
Not, so
no, it has 50 jurors, and it needs 2/3 of them.
But if he was a black
Does it have
president,
any rural jurors, or are they just urban jurors?
Well,
any rural jurors?
I mean, they're, each state has 2 senators. So yeah,
I did. I loved it.
This is classic persecution. A higher percentage of white presidents have been impeached than black presidents.
Way higher.
Way higher.
0% black presidents.
Way higher percent.
4-0.
Yeah.
This is persecution against white presidents.
So Baked Alaska was featured. Baked Alaska and Fuentes were both featured at.
Now, hasn't Baked Alaska been arrested?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So they featured some of his footage. Here's that.
So they're featuring
just the
criminals
words of the insurrectionists.
Well, they're featuring his footage. From the day of the insurrection.
Okay, I thought they brought him out to testify. I'm like,
that would
what?
be hilarious if they did that.
They did this in response to orders from their commander-in-chief. We can see this in the fact that they were not hiding. One rioter in a live stream at the Capitol said, quote, "He'll be happy. We're fighting for Trump."
Imagine being such a little baby that you need Daddy Trump's approval. Like, how sad are you? What is going on in your life?
Well,
that you actually said out loud to another human being, he'll be happy.
Another sad thing about Baked Alaska is that he probably doesn't even feel this strong about Trump. He just knows it works and gets attention and money. He tried to shift to Yang. He saw Yang get a big, memeable fan base, and he did a shift temporarily there. and then he just went harder alt-right after he came back.
Baked Alaska has always been a super simp.
Did he work for BuzzFeed too? So that means he started on the left originally.
Yeah, and then he went back to the left to woo that sweet Aaron girl.
Oh
and,
my
and,
God.
and he's been flip-flopping wherever the winds of time and change take him. I'm glad
So he's a capitalist. We don't like capitalism anymore, guys.
I like good old-fashioned backbone capitalism. He's a simp. He sucks. He's a leech. He's the bottom of the barrel of capitalism.
Yes.
You see him simping for David Duke. Oh, I love you, Dr. Duke. I love you, Dr. Duke.
Yeah, that's so pathetic.
He's a pathetic simp, garbage human.
What the hell is David Duke a doctor of anyway? I bet it's some.
I
bet it's some
I'm
like
not allowed to say on this show. What
I bet
he's
it's a
doctor of.
diploma mill, like PhD.
It's not
or
a
something.
diploma mill. It's an honor degree. They've only given to one other person. It's the doctor.
Hitler?
He and John Cena are the doctors of thugonomics.
Ow!
The only two.
Dude, let's tell Trump what's up.
Let's tell Trump what's up, man. Trump, man.
No, just say we love him. We love you, bro. No, he'll be happy. What do you mean? We're fighting for Trump.
We're fighting for Trump.
There's
He'll
even
be
other
happy.
people that are like, yeah, you probably shouldn't do this. He's like, yeah, he'll like it, man.
He'll like it.
IP2, bro.
It's Conton.
I guess, like, I don't know, I'm calling them losers, and like I'm attacking their emotions, but I'm probably actually going about it the wrong way, because like most of these people have very low IQs. I should be attacking their intelligence. They're just very dumb people who got tricked, right? At the end of the day, that's basically what it is.
Scott, I hate to say this, but your rhetoric is exactly what Gina Carano warned us about.
Here is the same woman, I believe she's a senator, testifying earlier today before they arrested. I think they arrested their case today. Here's her mentioning Fuentes.
Likely served to foster connections,
She'll get
which
to it in a
may
second here.
increase DVE's willingness, capability, and motivation to attack and undermine a government they view as illegitimate. In other words, they all got to talking to each other. This bulletin by our own Intelligence Committee was also confirmed by concrete evidence. Rioters celebrated their roles in the January 6th attack on social media. They boasted about their success in breaching the Capitol and forcing members of Congress and the Vice President to evacuate.
I kind of wish this didn't happen, because I feel like Nick will take this as a win. Him getting
100%.
and yeah, they're doing them a favor. Like, even Baked Alaska sitting in prison, in federal prison, is going to be like, yeah, bro.
But even there, like, based on them letting him out of the federal holding until the case.
With just an ankle bracelet. He's not even house arrest.
Yeah, I really hope that that's not indication that they're going to get away with wrist slaps.
Maybe they're giving them freedom before they go away for a decade.
Evacuate. Take, for example, right-wing provocateur Nick Fuentes. The day before the Capitol insurrection, Fuentes said this on his internet show.
What can you and I do to a state legislature besides
You couldn't download the video? Like, okay, whatever. Here.
Although
they're boomers, leave them alone.
I'm not advising that, but I mean, what else can you do, right?
I'm not advising that, but what else can you do,
Filming
right?
a screen with that playing? That's very cute.
Yeah.
I like
Yes.
that.
This is
Capitol
Congress.
On January 6th and praised the insurrection.
I mean, that was on his D Live, which is gone now. I don't know when. Maybe someone was filming that while it was live.
On a live
I'll tell
stream
you what,
as
he can get on my
glorious
D-Live.
and awe-inspiring. He later said, quote, "We forced a joint session of Congress and the Vice President to evacuate because..."
I do want to say there's plenty of people that have been suspended from YouTube for hate speech that didn't do it. But yeah, Nick Fuentes did do it.
Yeah.
Trump supporters were banging down and then successfully burst through the doors. Fuentes was not the only provocateur to revel in the violence. According to Mike Dunn,
All right, so that was the only part I wanted to play. Like, what is this bizarro world that I'm in? Like, Nick Fuentes and Baked Alaska their
are getting
content.
shout outs in the president's impeachment trial.
Yeah, what? What is this?
They're insiders.
Yeah, Asterios, I can tell you have a take on this. What is it?
The simulation just giving up and saying, "Yeah, whatever, just have at it."
I mean, my take on this is, it is not hard to become popular amongst the worst people in the world.
That's true.
You just have to say the worst things you can think of. Yeah, and like, I mean, it's the same thing that happened with what's her name? I forget with Ann Coulter. It's just or Rush Limbaugh, like, or Milo. It's like you wake up and you have to. It's like your job when you wake up is to say the worst thing you could think of, and then the next day your job is to top that. And eventually you're being talked about on the floor of the Congress for inciting violence and getting 5 people killed.
Yeah, and you have a #1 best-selling book. Like, Ann Coulter is the best edgelord humanity has ever produced. She's the best. She's the tops. She wins.
What?
Yes.
What? You're telling me nobody else wants to be the king of turd eating? I could run unopposed? I could be the king of turd eating? All I gotta do is eat one turd?
You can come for that crown anytime. It's up to you.
What? Yeah.
So this is all well and good about Nick Fuentes, but what of Catboy? Where does he fit into all this? Because that's where my allegiances lie.
Well, luckily for Catboy, he never actually makes it political. He's just like, hey, here's the meme. I'm going to be horribly racist to a young black child.
Racism on Omegle. So I guess that doesn't get you the impeachment
Like,
trial.
this isn't political, guys. Like, I'm not wearing a MAGA hat when I look at this young child. And
this is me just being earnestly terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, this one's on me, guys. Don't put this on the back of MAGA. I am a supreme piece of trash, but I'm not a piece of trash for the benefit of Donald Trump. I could care less about that fool.
Or Republican thing. I'm just plain garbage.
Yeah, if anything, I think the Republicans are lazy. They're not out here saying what they mean directly to a child's face.
We need more cat boys in the Republican Party, is what I'm saying.
I mean, I do respect his bluntness more than I respect the weasels of Fuentes and Baked Alaska. They're hiding their.
Cat looks you right in the eye when he shakes your hand.
Yeah,
like there's no pretense.
He's like, yeah. By the way, that handshake, I didn't wash my hands. Just coughed directly into them, and I have COVID. And I'm telling you this because I don't care about anything.
I am. My insides are garbage.
Yeah, I mean, like, look, it sucks that we have to do this. No one wants to be talking about Donald Trump anymore. Republicans don't. Democrats don't. It's just like, yeah, unfortunately, we're going to be judged by history. And it's like, we got to try something.
I don't know. I feel like talking about Donald Trump keeps America's mind on that mess rather than the new mess that we have to deal with.
I believe here is a Nick Fuentes response. At least this is how it's titled. Let's see.
A liberal Democrat from the Virgin Islands, a woman of color, brought up that speech where I said destroy the GOP to attack the president. And what does that tell you? She brought that up in the impeachment trial, a Democrat, that is only going forward because 6 Republicans voted for the impeachment trial to go ahead.
Yeah, because they actually have a spine. Like the rest of them don't. It's weird. Rubio voted against it, and there's a lot of people they think are running for president next time that voted against it, which is so messed up because Trump bashed the hell out of Rubio, like destroyed him, and Rubio
he made so much fun.
Yeah.
But Trump also did that to Ted Cruz, and Ted Cruz was up Trump's butt the entire time.
He said Ted Cruz's wife was ugly.
Yeah, well,
and that his dad was a murderer.
We all say the same things about Ted Cruz. That's Teddy Cruz. We don't care about him or his feelings. But the fact that he sucked up to Trump's butt afterwards, he didn't suck up to my butt.
We should make a law that no Canadian can become president of the United States. That's what I'm saying.
What about my plans?
Nope. Ted Cruz is our experiment. Like he wasn't born in the United States or in a territory or on a military base. He would be the first experiment where someone where that's not the case would run for president. And I think they would wait all the way up until he got the nomination. Maybe even if he won, to like it would probably go to court to see if he's actually.
That'd be funny if they let it go all the way and then said, "Oh, actually, no, you're
I think
Canadian."
you have to have been born, because like you can be. You could be like a naturalized citizen because of your parents' citizenship, but as far as I understand, you can't run for president. And this is what they were all banking on when Obama became president. Like, oh no, wait, he wasn't actually born here, even though he says he was. So he's the illegitimate president. It's funny how many Republicans were saying that years ago, but now would support Ted Cruz, who definitely wasn't born here. You know?
Yeah.
So you're forgetting one thing. Ted Cruz is not black.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's not a coincidence that he was the first. Obama was the first president whose naturalization, like where he was born, came into question.
No, we'd question anybody who we hated as much as black people.
And she brought that up because Republicans and Democrats alike voted to impeach the president after the January 6th riots. And she brought it up because when I said destroy the GOP, even though she's a liberal Democrat, that was an attack not simply on her so-called political opposition in the chamber of the Congress. It was an attack on the two-party system. It was an attack on both parties controlled by the same interests, both parties in the exact same club. So it's really ironic. Because I came to D.C. and that speech was given at Freedom Plaza, which is closer to the White House and the Congress. But I said, if you don't support Trump, then we're going to primary all of these GOP shills. We are going to break apart the Republican Party as we know it by.
You know what? Nick would be doing us all a favor. I hope this happens. I see it happening, actually, at least in the next election. A midterm election in about 2 years. This could happen. And actually, there was all these governors that Trump called out that were acknowledging the election results. Mike DeWine of Ohio was one of them. Anyone that was
I think Senator Mike DeWine should do more thinking and less.
Oh no, he's
whining.
governor. He's
Wait a minute. There's no Senator.
I
Mike
thought of something
DeWine.
earlier. I thought of something earlier, and I wanted to run this by you because you're big on hypotheticals. So imagine a universe where I don't think this is going to happen, but imagine a universe where Trump is convicted in this impeachment, so he can never run for federal office again. What if Trump decides to run for governor, which is not a federal office, in a totally red state where he'd be assured to win, and then he tries to make that state secede and become Trump
that'd
land?
be sick. That'd be so cool.
Which state do you think he would pick?
Alabama?
You don't think he would run Texas?
He could probably win Florida. You know.
Florida would be his home state, right?
That's where he lives, yeah. He could definitely win, like, you know, Utah or...
Look, I'm gonna win Florida, be the governor of Florida, and then we're gonna make Florida look more like it's gonna look more like Toad from Mario Brothers. As people say, Florida looks like America's penis.
He would do it just for
look like his penis. That's
he would
the
do
joke.
it just for the attention. I think he would like become governor, and then be like, "Fine, you won't let me be president. I'll just have this state where I'm the president, basically."
Yeah, which is still pretty good.
I mean, the nice thing about being governor of Florida is that, like, Florida takes no state taxes, and therefore, like, there's very little you can do as governor of Florida.
We have no state taxes here too, but our governor flexes all the time.
We have a sales tax here, right?
Yeah, we have a state sales tax instead of a state income tax. Most states that don't have income tax have a sales tax, and actually that's better because people who don't live here get taxed when they're here and buying stuff.
Oh,
but when you get income tax, it's only people who work here that get income taxed here. But like all the tourism in Washington, especially Seattle, when COVID isn't going on, all of that gets taxed, and that's probably a bigger amount of money coming in than everyone's. Well, there's some rich people here. We do have Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos.
Do we have any rich
living here.
people that live in Washington State that could be contributing a bigger share? You think?
Oh yeah, but I mean we have some of the richest people in the world living here.
Huh.
In the top 5.
So are you telling me our 10 cents on the dollar?
Of the top 5 in your state.
Huh. So you're telling me that when I buy dinner, my dinner and the 10% sales tax on my dinner, that goes to the roads, the same roads that Bezos and Bill Gates fly over in their jets? They don't pay the same amount?
Well, I would say, like, even if there was an income tax here, the way that they make their money, they wouldn't pay much on it anyway because they get out of it.
Me spending $1 is the equivalent of Jeff Bezos spending $88,000.
If those reports of what Trump paid in federal taxes are true, I've paid like 200 times.
$750 in like tax for you. How much do you want, Ben? You monster.
I've paid so many more times money than that.
Ben, everybody complained about Martin Shkreli.
In taxes.
Everybody complained about Martin Shkreli for raising that one drug pill to $750. $750 is a lot. It's a lot. When he raised that AIDS medicine to $750, people cried. That's a lot of money. So obviously Trump paid a lot of money for taxes.
Removing their leadership and replacing them with America Firsters. And we're going to do that because if they don't fight
I like how the term America First, like it sounds good, but they're literally the opposite of that. It's there. Nothing they did tried to overthrow the democratic process of our government written in the Constitution is not patriotic. You're the opposite of a patriot if you did that.
That's funny. I also had a critique of America First, but it was different. Yours is very valid, by the way, and extremely accurate. But I love like the weird right wing America First thing. Like pretty much everyone's America First. There's not that many like other countries first people that live in America. Like, pick a better stance.
Well, the thing is, they're saying stop sending all the money outside of America and take care of America, right?
Yeah.
Stop.
No, but like most people left and right are take care of America at the end of the day.
That's what
nobody's
really
America
means,
last.
But it sounds different when you hear it.
Yeah, it sounds, but nobody actually
sounds noble when you hear it.
But nobody actually is taking care of America. So their concerns are like they're delivered poorly, wrong. Their message is wrong, but the idea there is what they're winning the people over on, because the people here are like suffering. They're not getting what they're putting in to taxes. They're not getting back out of it. You know, we pay every American is worth every taxpaying American is worth $220,000 worth of debt, right?
Somebody mentioned the Washington State weed taxes, and I looked it up. It is pretty insane. Like in 2017, the Washington weed tax generated $314 million in tax revenue. That's crazy.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
That's more than
Every state should have that, by the way. Every state. At least something like that. Actually, the taxes in Washington for weed are low compared to a lot of the other states that have it legalized.
Trump, it shows that they are in league with the Democrats. They are in league with the American regime, American oligarchy.
They are to a degree, but
power
not the way you're
structure
saying.
that is against all of us and against our representative Trump. And that was my meaning in that speech. And then that speech was used by a liberal Democrat from the Virgin Islands to make the case to impeach Trump. And I'm sure
not one
with
of
the
them cool conservative Democrats or one of those liberal Republicans. It was a liberal Democrat. Get it right.
Yeah, I watched the debate for Georgia when they were having the senatorial runoffs there. And there was the one woman who her husband was in Wall Street and she sold her stock.
Catherine Zeta-Jones? Her husband was in Wall Street?
No.
Get it? Did you get it?
But she kept calling him radical liberal Raphael Warnock. Radical liberal. You just heard radical liberal Raphael? Yeah.
Sales tax, like here in Washington State, should be based off of how much money you made.
That'd be impossible to do.
Just put it in a little chip, a little microchip, embed it in the brain of like Bezos and Bill Gates. Because if Bezos is, if my $1 of spending is equal to Bezos spending $88,000, like there's no way that he's spending $88,000 on a burger when I'm spending $1 burger at the dollar menu.
The way Bezos gets paid is different in the eyes of our totally convoluted and messed up tax system. So it'll like his income doesn't display the same way taxable that most people who just get like a W-2 from work. He uses pass-through entities and that sort of thing where he doesn't have to pay as much and he deducts unbelievable amounts of stuff.
Yeah, I don't think he has a W-2 that says
right. He doesn't even get a W-2.
$90 billion.
I gotta see his W-2 first.
He doesn't even get it. Well, he might get a W-2, but I don't. It's not where the majority of his money comes from.
I want to see his W-2 before we make these comments. This is stop the steal. Bezos is stealing from my pockets.
Support of many Republicans like Ben Sass, people like Richard Haas, the president of the Council on Foreign Relations, who today said that after 40 years, he was changing his party registration from Republican to Democrat.
All right. So we're going to move on to the next part. But before we do that, we'll read the Streamlabs, and then we will show you the next part of the show.
Carp Cozian gave us that big love. Cheers again for that. Goose Juice says, she's the sticky... I'm not even going to finish this one, Goose Juice. I'm not even going to finish this one.
I'm not even playing this right now. I don't even notice. If you notice, it's not even on the screen. Wow. That's really weird. All right, so...
He's trying to interrupt Billy. He's just trying to read the Streamlabs, and you're intentionally sabotaging...
All I did was set that up because that was the next.
I think you should apologize. You should probably apologize.
Man, most Canadians are polite.
Scott was. He was polite. He was saying it's time to apologize. That's polite.
Okay.
Yeah. Who's better at saying sorry than Canadians? We
don't say sorry. Okay, we don't use that word.
Sorry. You don't say
too
sorry.
Late to say sorry now.
If I say sorry, then my iPhone picks it up.
Okay, whatever. You can't do that on television.
Rat Lord Alcaraz gave us that big love. Matthew Quecklau said, Whipsy I Tipsy also said, did I win a prize on Saturday? We're definitely going to talk to you about that, Matthew, because Ben and I both agree that you deserve at minimum a foot rub. Mendacious C said, watching since episode 1. Thanks for the mini memories, boys. Excited to see what's to come.
Aww.
Love, love, love.
That was like 840 episodes.
Did he hear about our OnlyFans?
Yes. Yes. And that gets us all the way back to equal because we have not seen the flood of donations that we usually see on a Thursday night. With literal flood. Where's the flood?
Yeah, help us get to 50%, guys. I'll give you a zap. I'll give you a zap if we can get to 50%.
I mean, come on, guys. A zap.
And I always, for some reason, when the zap's coming up, I take too big of a hit every time.
It's fun. We like that.
Every time.
We don't like your baby hit.
Because I prolong it because I know the zap is going to hurt, so I keep, like, drawing in the smoke, and then I take a big one, and then I end up choking. The last time I went to sleep immediately. Now, this time I won't because we have our post show tonight, twitch.tv/drunkenpeasants. Be there tonight. Immediately following the end of the show, we'll be over there hanging out for a little bit. So check it out. Here, I'm actually going to play it this time.
Ooh.
We'll see.
I don't know what happened. Actually, it's not even playing right now, even though it's acting like it is.
Oh,
man, OBS. get your stuff together, man.
It's new. We're working out the kinks.
This was not anything. This is the program acting weird. It's not anything I did. It started because I put like there's the selection drop down menu, and I picked the next transition, but I didn't do anything. And if you notice, it played the sound but didn't play the actual video for some reason. All right, I'm gonna try it now. Let's see if it goes. There we go.
Yeah. There we go. Hey! I have just enough time to play with myself.
And by that, he means he has his Nintendo Switch here.
Oh, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Are they going to touch me?
So, did you hear Trumpster Bob? Oh, you're playing with. Oh,
sorry, I didn't know we were back.
Did you hear Trumpster Bob got mad at
Lisa?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, and he quit.
He's off.
Is it because she said she was gonna marry Andy Dick?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know why. He all he had to do was complain about this guy that he always brings on to like sing karaoke. That
he's real mad about it.
Yeah, but here's a little clip from Trumpster Bob that I think is kind of funny. It's very short.
Glanderson, Booper. What the fuck is that?
I'm gonna play it one more time because it's that good. Hold on.
Glanderson, Booper. What the fuck is that?
Man. This is worthy of like a new slot in an intro somewhere.
Glanderson, Booper.
I love the pause between Glanderson and Booper.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Who the is that?
Yeah.
We'll know who the true Glanderson Booper is.
Let's hear
after Actual Mania this
We
month.
will. Yeah. We're having a Glanderson Booper match. Anderson Cooper versus Glenn Beck.
And the real Glanderson Booper will be determined.
So, for those of you who haven't been watching forever, for some reason we used to troll Tommy Sotomayor, who's kind of a right-wing commentator that happens to be a black guy. And we used to troll him with Glanderson Booper. And now, even till this day, if you go to his chat and type Glanderson Booper, he'll ban you immediately.
I didn't know that was a dog whistle. I thought it was just a funny joke.
It could be both.
Coffee with
Hello,
Bill.
everybody, and welcome to Coffee with Bill. Let's see what kind of foolishness we can find today.
Let's see, Bill.
Ooh, getting foolish right off the bat.
What, does he have a name tag now? Like, what is that?
Bill Finlay. He got a business card printed up on his jacket.
He used to have a patch that said, "These are my church clothes." He's like edgy, like, yeah, I'm a biker, but I wear it to church. I'm that cool.
He's part of the Black Robe Regiment.
It does look like a business card that he's made part of his vest.
Yeah.
Wow.
I just took some of this Gorilla Glue and pasted my business card to my vest.
David Hogg,
Now I
this
have to go to the hospital.
skinny little anti-gun kid, says he's going to start up a pillow company to go against Mike Lindell's My Pillow. That is appropriate, since a pillow fight is about the manliest thing David Hogg is.
The guy from My Pillow is an idiot because he had a product a lot of people were buying and they thought it was good enough because it's been selling. It's been around a while and they keep selling it. It's a well-selling product. But he had to open his mouth. He could have supported Trump all he wanted behind the scenes, but now he's messing up his big break, his lucky break that he had. Like, I don't know.
The beautiful thing about America is that you can make a bunch of money and then get away with saying anything you want unchecked. That was the American
It's
way.
not happening with him, though. He's getting banned from all these stores that he was definitely making a lot of money
because
from.
he's literally, like, as Gina Carano said...
Wow.
As the great Gina Carano said.
For.
I mean, something I want to say about the My
Go
Pillow.
ahead. Go ahead.
So, something I want to say about the My Pillow guy real quick is he wouldn't be canceled if those pillows were better.
Really?
Like,
No.
Here's the thing about Chick-fil-A. We've known forever that they were shitty. But those
so
sandwiches are really good. And
I have a
we kinda
retort.
just put up
I have a counter to that. The stuff with Chick-fil-A happened before cancellation was a very common thing.
True. That's true.
Dude, like, look at this. Mike Tyson was convicted for you know what? You know.
I sure do.
Okay. But he's not even close to being canceled. No one even talks about it like it ever happened.
Love Mike Tyson.
Yeah. And he's definitely changed as a person. He is not the same guy he was 30 years ago.
That's why he wouldn't be canceled.
No, but when he got out, he was the same guy. He was a crazy guy for a while after getting out.
But that was before cancel culture, like you said.
Yes.
Grandfather in. That's
yes. Oh God, what's his name?
Mid-90s, the golden age of
Who's the guy? Who's the guy from? He's the villain in Wayne's World. What's that guy's name?
Rob Lowe.
Yeah, dude. You know what he got in trouble for back in the day?
Enlighten me.
Yeah, he got in trouble for filming a sex video with underage people.
You know that is not good.
Right. And now, no one talks about that.
I mean,
and he's not doing that anymore. Hopefully, there's been no evidence he's still doing it. So I'm like, okay, well, he's reformed himself, right? But no one ever talked. He would, if he did that within the last 10 years, he'd get no work. Sure. He'd be done. He gets a good amount of work for an older guy too.
I like to think that Rob Lowe hasn't reformed himself and is just better at not getting caught, and that's why I like him.
He uses disposable cameras to film his sex crime. Yeah, exactly.
My man.
There was the director of Jeepers Creepers who in the 80s, there was a kid that he was working with on a movie, and he filmed a video of him doing horrible things to this kid, and he was able to work in Hollywood. He put out a
Roman Polanski.
A third Jeepers Creepers came out in 2017. And this is 30 years after he got caught on camera doing this stuff on camera, and people still work for him because they protect their own in Hollywood.
Some good news. Congratulations to Candace Owen on her brand new baby boy. I pray for that young lady and her entire family because her bold truthfulness has made her the target of many wicked people. Put her on your prayer list. As America's leading liberalologist, I have developed a very effective antidepressant. It's called not watching the news.
Yeah, because it reminds you of how your side has no place in the government right now. You guys are just this weak minority now.
This is the best thing.
Took a big L.
This is the best thing that our boy Wild Bill does. He reads the stupid emails that his stupid friends send him.
Yeah.
Because stupid people love these. Like old people love these.
Oh, yeah.
My grandmama would print out, my grandpa, not my grandmama. My grandpa would print out the emails he got from people and share them on the printed paper. And this is what he's doing, except instead of printed out, he's setting up a camera like Rob Lowe and telling these underage jokes.
You know what? You know what's kind of messed up? You know how he was also the villain in the movie Sex Tape?
Yeah.
That was a fun poke at this.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
That's why he was in the movie.
Yeah. Well, we want to hire somebody who has experience, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So.
He's a method actor.
Oh, God.
It was at the videotape the night before at a Democratic National Convention. Did he videotape it?
Interesting.
I believe
or
so.
was it a videotape of him doing it? Do you think that he got... I don't know. Because it doesn't say he made the video, does it?
No, someone videotaped them. a third person videotaped them.
Yeah,
Or
but
a tripod.
under
Or a
his order, he had.
Was it under his order?
I believe so. This is written kind of weird, but I believe he had one of his people do it.
Yeah, this is.
Well, he's an auteur. Like, he wants complete control of the final creative product.
This is liberal
He doesn't want studio
Wikipedia.
notes.
This is liberal Wikipedia covering that up then, because they're making it seem like he didn't have anything to do with the taping. This is, if he actually directed it to have happen, they should say that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because they're now saying 16 was the legal age of consent. 14 was the legal age of consent in Georgia. So 16 would have been fine for the sexual act.
Yeah, he didn't do any time for this. He just, his career was kind of disgraced for a short time, and then he made a comeback.
Yeah, remember? Because he went on SNL for his I'm sorry thing, and he got spanked by the church lady.
Yep.
Do you guys remember this?
Vaguely.
I don't remember that. I missed that.
Yeah,
But
the
I like
church lady was like, Mr. Lowe, you know what you did. And then Dana Carvey as church lady put Rob Lowe over their knee and spanked him.
Spec in fan chat.
Isn't that special?
Spec in fan chat is saying 14 is way too low for age of consent. This is why you're wrong. Okay, the people of Georgia, their IQs don't expand much further after the age of 14, whether they're 14 or 40. So really,
Georgia, you peak at around 8, honestly, and everything after that is just gravy.
Yeah. By the time you're 14, your mind's about as expanded as it will ever get in Georgia.
Yeah.
People from Georgia are literal JF girlfriends. I'm kidding. I love people from Georgia.
What about JF's girlfriends?
I also love JF's girlfriends.
Let's see here. Pete Kempf asks, why are so many of the teachings of Jesus not taught in most churches? Well, Pete, for one thing, at least...
Isn't that what makes them a church?
Half the churches in America are apostate. They have chosen to love the world more than they love God.
I think that's a way better thing. I wish all churches were like that.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, he makes it sound so bad.
Oh, man, all they want to do is love the world more than they love my imaginary sky
All they want
daddy.
to do is be nice.
God is all-powerful, right? So, like, is it kind of like in wrestling when Hulk Hogan is getting beat down, when the crowd gets behind him and cheers him on, he hulks up? Is that why we pray?
Up. He's godding up.
Yeah, is he godding up? We're like, yeah, God, 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 God. And he's like, oh, yeah, oh, we're going to beat Satan now. Is that how it works? I don't read the Bible. Is there instructions in the Bible for why we pray?
As someone with a doctorate in theology, I can tell you that you are 100% correct.
Could you do a thing where you read like one page of the Bible and give me your review of it?
I will do that every episode.
That would just
I'll do
one
that
page.
every episode, one page an episode.
Yeah, let's do it. And you can like give me your interpretation of what you think of it. Dude, the Bible is really long. One page an episode, you'll hardly get through any of it. But yes, that would be great.
I'll do one page an episode.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, yeah, I like
and
that.
I will break it down and I will say, should we do it in chronological order or should people send a page in?
No.
A random page.
Some parts of the Bible are just ridiculously dull, but some parts are crazy.
Like, because if we're gonna go through the entire Bible, like how many pages are there in the Bible?
It depends on how, like the print and everything,
40,
but
probably
there's
40, maybe even 50 pages in the Bible.
Yeah,
It's
if there's 50 pages.
There's thousands. I think maybe tens
super
of
long.
thousands of pages.
Tens of thousands of pages.
Tens of thousands?
Hold
No,
on.
that's too many pages.
I think people should probably send in pages then.
Oh no,
and we
my bad. No, it's like 1,200 pages.
That's still 1,200 episodes,
10,000
right?
is crazy.
Yeah, it was. I fuck up numbers all the time.
Like,
That's some Marcel Proust shit right there.
I'm numberly disabled.
I do the same thing. I add zeros to everything. Do we want to go page for page in chronological order, or do we just get the best of the best? Send in your favorite page, whatever. Guys, pick a page. I'll read that page and interpret it. I think that's better for content than just going in chronological order.
The beginning of it, though, is interesting. Like the first
beginning.
Well,
like Genesis and Exodus are pretty interesting.
Let's start right here, right now, with the first page of the Bible, and we'll pull it up.
You want me to do it right now?
We'll do it right here, right now.
All
The
right.
first page.
Which version? You want to do
Bring it.
King James, or do you want to do Catholic Bible, or what do you want to do?
What's the Bible that is most commonly in circulation
in
right
America? Or
Yeah.
in the no, worldwide it would be the Catholic Bible, but in the U.S. King James, I would say.
We should also, if this segment takes off, I should also read a page from other religious literary works. Like I could read a page from the Quran. Is that how it's pronounced?
Read the entire Quran
I believe it's the
episode.
Crayola Quran.
The Crayola Quran. Kabbalah. I should read a page from. I don't know any other.
I don't
books.
know if there's a thing
The
called
Da
the
Vinci
Kabbalah.
Code,
I don't know
that's a good one.
things.
I don't think there's a
know.
book called the Kabbalah.
Whatever the book is.
I think it's ancient, like Hebrew mysticism is what Kabbalah is.
I don't even
I
know,
believe.
man.
I think the holy text of Kabbalah is eat, pray, love.
I like
Yeah,
that.
isn't Kabbalah just a line of fun bracelets? It's like the Livestrong
Mostly.
bracelets.
I don't know. Read the Talmud. That's the one I was thinking of. I'm not a religious person. Never have been. Never will be. But I do believe in God because
All
I
right.
believe I am God.
Here it
I
is.
believe in myself.
I'll put it up and you can do your thing.
In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth.
And the Drunken Peasants.
The earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. And God saw the light, that it was good, and God divided the light from the darkness. And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And the evening and the morning were the first day. And God said, "Let there be firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters."
Hold on.
That means land. That means land.
Firmament.
The waters from the waters.
Firmament.
Let it divide the waters from the waters. That's the firmament. And God made the firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament. And it was so. It was so what? I am so over it. It was so. And God called the firmament heaven. And the evening and the morning were the second
My mistake.
day.
It wasn't land. It was heaven. I apologize.
Yeah, we got to move the water from the heavens, you know. That's why it rains so much from the firmament, the dripping down from the firmament. And God said, "Let the waters under the heaven be gathered together into one place, and let the dry land appear."
The
And it was
land
so.
is land. That's where they
land
get
is
the
land.
firmament is heaven. Land is land.
See, I never knew that firmament was heaven. If I would have known that when I die I'm going to firmament, I might have believed in God. And God called the dry land earth, and the gathering together of the waters called he seas. And God saw that it was good. And God said, "Let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit after his kind, whose seed is in itself upon the earth." And it was so. And the earth brought forth grass, and herb yielding seed after his kind, and the tree yielding fruit, whose seed was in itself after his kind. And God saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning were the third day. And God said, "Let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for the signs and for the seasons and for days and years. And let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth." And it was so. And God made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also. And God set them in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon on earth and to rule over the day and over the night and to divide the light from the darkness. And God saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning were the fourth day. And God said, let the waters bring forth abundantly the moving creature that hath life, and fowl that may fly above the earth in the open firmament of heaven. And God created great whales and every living creature that moveth, which the waters brought forth abundantly after their kind, and every winged fowl after his kind. And God saw that it was good. And God blessed them, saying, be fruitful and multiply, and fill the waters and the seas, and let fowl multiply in the earth. And the evening and the morning were the fifth day. And God said, let the earth bring forth the living creature after his kind, cattle and creeping thing, and the beast of the earth after his kind. And it was so. And God made the beast of the earth after his kind, and cattle after their kind, and everything that creepeth upon the earth after his kind. And God said that it was good.
This is why a lot of young Earth creationists won't acknowledge speciation. They don't acknowledge that there are things called species. There are kinds of animals. Right. The Bible told us there were kinds of animals. So, and this is how they deny evolution. They're like, oh, well, we've never seen one kind of animal become another kind of animal. Therefore, evolution fake. So that's where this comes from.
I did not know that.
Yes.
Yeah, and I am now dumber for knowing that. This is great.
Nope. Yeah. They're like, oh, man, I've never seen a monkey give birth to a human before. I've heard that so many times.
That's so great.
Hey, if evolution was real, why did the Gorilla Glue go right into her hair?
Wow. I was worried for a second where you were going with that.
Terrified where that was going.
Why would it go into a union? Because she didn't become a gorilla when she used Gorilla Glue.
Okay, move on. Move on. I'm closing the Bible. The Bible
I can't believe you're saying this and not me. That's
the Bible,
craziest part of all of this.
The Bible has caused us to talk about naughty things, but you know what? You know what the next Bible reading we'll do on the next show?
Yeah.
We'll do Lot. And he had something, he had a weird situation with his daughters. And we'll no spoilers, guys. No spoilers.
That was 5 days, and all we got to wait was whales and cattle.
Oh,
5 days, and all we got was
God should have been like all at once. Boom.
Yeah, God, you're God. Like this is 5 days in.
I know he's omnipotent and all-knowing, all-seeing, but he gets tired, man. Give him a break. Come on.
He had to invent that whole seventh day just to chill.
Yeah. He needs to rest. God can't work for 7 days straight. I can work 7 days straight, but God can't.
Yeah. No.
I never seen you make a cattle.
You never saw me jerk off a bull before?
I'm willing to watch.
I never seen you make a cattle.
I'll make a cattle.
Oh, man.
I'll make a cattle, all right.
Battletoad says, Billy is like that annoying, socially awkward kid you kind of put up with in high school because you were lonely. Sounds to me, Battletoads, like you need a friend.
That was a very telling post.
Yeah.
I learned more about Battletoads than Billy in that post.
All right, here we go.
Please disappear. Please disappear. Please disappear. Please disappear.
Oddities. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, here we are. Oddities.
Egghead says, so when did DP turn into the Bible podcast? The Bible podcast?
The Bible?
Haven't you known
from the
that
very beginning?
We've always been the Bible since God first made podcasts on day 2. We've been a Bible podcast, okay?
Yeah. This has always been a crypto-Christian podcast.
Since day
also,
one.
Also, Egghead, I'd like to point out that you sound
no!
like something I can't say.
No, stop. Stop. So, the other day, I was watching King Cobra. And you know, King Cobra is addicted to pizza. Like he is addicted to pizza. And I'll tell you what, he spends extra, like an ungodly amount of money getting Domino's, a cheap pizza place, to do these like custom pizzas when he could probably spend more like $30 at a good, like higher quality pizza place and get like what he's paying for in a $60 order, asking generic Domino's to do what they're doing.
Getting nice pizza is a pleb move. It's all about fancy Domino's. That's the
you know what I found out also, because I was in his chat and some of his people were telling me he's been banned from ordering from multiple pizza places because he never tips ever.
You don't get banned for not tipping.
You can,
dude. No.
They have the right.
When
to
I
refuse
delivered pizza, we had people who never tipped, and
this is your anecdotal story about you one place that never tipped.
You would never not deliver because somebody didn't tip.
King Cobra is banned from ordering pizza from places because he never tips.
I swear, there's got to be a bigger reason than that.
He never tips.
Like
do
you think maybe King Cobra is a Ninja Turtle?
I'm listening.
Like he's got features that might be like.
All right, I'm playing this.
He might be a Ninja Turtle.
Some sort of mutant. Because I'm whatever you're selling, I'm buying.
Oh, Courtney, that's what's up.
If you covered him in green.
Courtney Knight writes, Happy National Pizza Day, Cobes. Order a pizza on us. Love from Courtney Sucks Discord. Okay, how do I
order
Well, thank you, Courtney, for that. I appreciate it.
Oh my God. A troll sent him like a fake link that it was like that they sent him like a free pizza, and he tries like so hard. Someone does actually send him a pizza eventually, though. Someone randomly knocks on his door and a pizza came to him.
How do you apply it?
He's so desperate.
Okay, how do I even? Because it's not letting me click on anything. I click on track order back to Pizza Hut. It's not letting me fucking order it, dude. Print. Download, more actions. Click on the button. Which button? This one? I click on the coupon, open with. I can't access it, dude.
He's so mad.
Like, it's not letting me use the. Like, I clicked on the email and it's not letting me access it, so I'm sorry. I appreciate the incentive.
The centive.
What now?
I appreciate the centive.
Yeah.
Is that like a sentiment but different?
It's actually like an incentive. Oh. He was given an incentive.
He appreciates the centive.
The centive.
Yeah. Check your email spam folder. Hey, we're not all born knowing how to do these things, people. So sitting here treat me like I'm a fucking stupid retard. It shows how dumb you are. Because
all right. No one's born knowing how to do anything.
Speak for yourself. I was ordering since day one.
Knowing how to do this shit.
I also love the Chris Chan style stress size he has.
Yeah, he sells these T-shirts, and a bunch of people correctly pointed out that there was a bunch of misspellings on the T-shirt because he often spells things wrong, and he freaked out. He was like, "I'm just trying to give my fangirls some cool T-shirts, women empowering T-shirts to wear." And the trolls ruined it.
No, it's not in the spam folder. God damn it.
God.
He did get a pizza here, though. Right here, he got a pizza.
I'm glad it's a happy ending.
Hey, why is he still acting so frustrated when he literally just got his pizza?
It took too long.
Free pizza for whoever wants it.
Free pizza for whoever wants it.
I don't know, dude. I seriously hate this because it's like I appreciate the code, and all that. But if I go to click on this,
so hold on. He just got a pizza, but he's still trying to do this other thing.
Yeah, do you not realize what happened, Ben? Somebody sent a pizza to his house. Those assholes interrupted him trying to figure out his pizza order. So now not only
by sending him pizza.
Yeah, not only does he get this stupid pizza interruption, he has to sit here and this pizza's going to basically go to waste because he's busy ordering a pizza.
You know this happened on International Pizza Day too.
it's not letting me order it. Like I click on the Pizza Hut now, that's a gift. Confirmation, your order total is $25.
Have pizza.
I wonder, could we go to...
Yeah, why is he not eating the pizza right now?
Because you don't realize that pizza went to he didn't order that pizza. It's not his.
Pizza Hut and redeem it?
He's ordering his pizza right
There's
now.
no way to update it.
No, he's not ordering anything. He's trying to get a link that probably a troll sent to him to get him to mess around with clicking on it.
Yeah.
He literally has pizza right in front of him.
But Ben, that's not the pizza he's ordering. He's ordering a pizza right now. All that other pizza is a distraction to the pizza he's ordering right now.
2 garlic dipping cups, medium 12-inch hand-tossed pizza, beef,
medium 12-inch,
double the cheese, double the bacon, Philly steak, garlic.
See, yeah, he's putting Philly steak and double bacon and double cheese
going on.
I wonder, man, he must take epic poops after eating this stuff. I don't know.
Parmesan sauce, onions, 2 liter of Coke, and a donation to St. Jude's. 26
bucks. I see what he's doing there.
Like, I don't know how the hell I'm going to redeem this Pizza Hut one because it won't let me fucking click on it, dude.
He took a pizza, a DiGiorno, a frozen DiGiorno, and he covered it in Taco Bell sauce and
other garbage.
Yeah.
It was all sorts of garbage.
Yeah, it's weird. Like his idea of good food. Scott and I watched like a half-hour-long video of his weird.
You're underselling. It was 1 hour long. It was like 56 minutes.
And what was it that he made? If you can describe it.
Garbage burger.
But what was in it? It was like
more specific.
It had like like top ramen mixed into like the burger patty.
So yeah, so it was the buns were toast.
Texas toast, the big thick.
He made every element separately. So by the time he got onto the next element, the last element was cold. So he made the whole patty and then just left it. And then made ramen with an egg, and then started assembling that. Then I feel like Doritos got in the mix, and
yeah, that's one of the things he put on the pizza.
And then by the time it was made, it was cold. So then he had to put the whole thing in the microwave for a while, where it just like turned into one thing.
He puts crushed up Doritos on everything. It's the weirdest thing ever.
I don't know. Sounds to me like things are shaping up nicely, Tubes.
Redeem now. Okay, there we go. Okay, so when it goes to gift card, we'll just add that. I do appreciate that.
Think about all the time he's spending trying to order this pizza. The pizza he currently has is going cold.
I know. A pizza literally came to his door.
Adlanter says y'all are just spoiled by your Wagyu beef. That's true.
I would have I would have eaten this Domino's pizza. Like he's on a live stream where he's begging for pizza, and a different pizza that he doesn't want comes to his door, and he's like, "Yeah, free pizza here. I'm gonna keep trying to do this troll thing that a troll sent me." While the free pizza and 2 liter of Coke that was just sent to me to my door. If I was asking for pizza and that arrived and and it was paid for, I'd be like, "Cool." Was it? Well, no, it was given to him, so he didn't have to pay for it. It wasn't like a fake pizza order to his house. It was a paid-for pizza order that someone. Oh God, it makes me so mad. I'd be eating it. I wouldn't be still trying this shit.
I don't know,
I'd be done with it.
I think what we have to do, we have to take Cobra's philosophy and use our ingredients. So I'm gonna go buy a $400 Wagyu beef steak, and I'm gonna buy some caviar, and I'm gonna buy some French rolls brought
what
in
is kind of
from
funny?
a Parisian baker.
It's kind of
gold leaf.
It's kind of funny that you mentioned this because I was planning on making myself a taco salad tomorrow, and I did get ground Wagyu beef instead of like normal
And
ground
this is where you're fucking up. You have to get a DiGiorno pizza, and you have to put your Wagyu beef on top of the DiGiorno pizza with some crushed up gold leaf dog chips. I don't know what the hell. What's the
Doritos?
What's the equivalent of rich people Doritos?
There isn't any.
That sincerely.
Not really.
You got to pour some adrenochrome on top of it.
That's why.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Drizzled with adrenochrome.
If you notice in Bellevue, there's hardly any fast food restaurants. Bellevue has like a couple, but there's more kind of like swanky bar, gastropub kind of places.
You know what we got to do instead of the
There's
Doritos?
2 dive bars in the entire city.
You know what we got to do instead of the Doritos? You're gonna make a Parmesan brulee. And you're gonna crackle the Parmesan brulee.
That sounds gross.
You're gonna take the Parmesan brulee and layer it over the Asiago cheese reduction, and the.
But seriously though, what I just said, that is why Dick's. Well, no, maybe it wasn't. You know what? Was this all country back when the Dick's failed out here? Was it like too far out of the city? Back when
it might have been, yeah.
The money that's in Bellevue now wasn't here back when the Dick's drive-in failed here.
Of course not.
Okay. So, because now, like, that kind of thing might, like, fast food doesn't do well out here because people here have money and they buy, like,
too fancy.
A Dick's would do well out here now.
Yeah, because they send their food truck out here like once a month for like a day. So I don't know. I feel like if they thought, well, obviously COVID now, but I don't think even in its prime Bellevue would do well. Like there's only one Wendy's in the entire city of Bellevue. And for people who don't know, Bellevue's like right across the lake from Seattle. Like it's the biggest, it's the largest city of like the shortest distance from Seattle.
Stabby Hug says that Ben and Billy are the bougie elite. That's not true, dude. Like I won't speak for Ben.
Is the Send open tonight?
Ben might be bougie elite, but this morning at 3:30 a.m. I did a live stream because I had to eat the king crab before it went foul. And I ate king crab at 3:30 a.m. as a midnight snack 3.5 hours late because it was going to go bad. I normally wouldn't do that, okay? That was one case where I was eating $40 midnight snack, okay? That's one case. It was an accident.
So, you know how like most rappers brag about like drinking Cristal and all their like diamonds and jewels? Billy brags
about eating almost spoiled crab.
Yes.
Well, I bought it yesterday, but I was like, I don't want it to go bad, so I don't want to eat 24-hour-old king crab. I want king crab.
So fair enough. You had to eat it at 3:30 a.m. That's perfectly understandable.
Because if I went to sleep,
why did you need to live stream it?
I was like, I can't eat this alone. It's 3:30
Why can't you
a.m.
just have a moment to yourself without publicizing everything?
It's because
Why
I had
can't
this,
you just
publicizes everything.
I had this big
enjoy
table.
Being by yourself with your own thoughts.
He can't.
Because I had this big table in my room.
He's an extreme extrovert.
Joe brought a big table in my room last night, so I had to do something with the table. I was like, I'm gonna move this table, but I have to do something with it before I move it because there was a big table in my room.
That's why.
Well, if there was a big table, that does answer all of my questions.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's why COVID hit Billy so much because he's so extroverted. I'm mildly extroverted. I'm leaning extroverted. I'm definitely not introverted. So, like, I feel it too, but I think, like, you are just, like, unbelievably extroverted. Like, probably the most extroverted case I probably ever know.
I'm not sure. Really? Because I don't know what I really am. I think I'm just manic. I think I just do manic things.
That's different.
Yeah.
You are manic.
Yeah.
But it manifests in an extroverted way.
Yes.
$10.
Yeah, those are not mutually exclusive.
Pacemaker, order now.
You can be manic and introverted too.
Okay, so we want bacon, we want beef. I don't know, dude. Original stuff. continue.
He's still trying while the pizza on his floor is getting cold.
Well, that pizza wasn't the one he was ordering.
Pizza.
You guys don't understand. He's ordering a pizza. He doesn't need that other pizza.
I don't, and he was interrupted
I'd be
by
eating
that
the other pizza.
delivery. I understand.
I would be eating the other pizza.
That's why you're not Cobes.
$18.
This is why Cobes
We don't
has
wanna
a
go
big
over the
brain.
$25 limit, so we want to add our dipping cups for it, and then we're good. $19.17. I want to add more toppings to the pizza then. Okay, so
I want to add more toppings to the pizza then.
toppings, extra bacon.
He's like, this pizza's under
extra
$20. I need to raise it to $60.
bacon.
Let's add an actual
quite.
dump to it.
We should do the post show from Ascend tonight.
What time's it close?
9:30.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's the latest reservations, rather, that they take. You know, like, even after the place closes, they let you stick around.
Yeah. Are we gonna go?
I don't know. It was just an idea I came up with.
You probably should. You should go. Treat yourself.
It's a top tier steakhouse at the top of a skyscraper.
Should we set the post show? Should we set the post show for 9 p.m. and then we'll get there?
Oh my god!
Get our reservations at 9.
Should we take a poll to see if that's what people actually want?
Look, I don't care what people want. If we're gonna order gigantic steaks, they want that.
They want that for you.
I still have to crap out this king crab. If I can put a little prime rib on top of it, that'll be a superior dump.
little surf and turf in the tummy. I love
A little surf and turf, baby.
How does this play out? Does he eat the pizza? Like, I didn't watch this entire stream. Oh my god, what just happened?
Well, something called the Great Awakening hit.
That's Scott. Scott got disconnected or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
All right.
Scott said he'd be right back. Hey, is there any chance we can watch this guy try to order a pizza slower? Like, could you slow it down to half speed? I really want to savor
Yes,
this
I did.
guy trying to order a pizza while the pizza behind him is going cold. Yes!
All around me are familiar pizzas. Wasted
Worn out
pizza.
sauces. Worn out crust.
I find it kind of funny. I find it kind of sad.
Billy read the Bible too hard.
I'll just say that I guess.
Slow motion. Like, in fast motion, he's like some sort of monster coming straight at you. But it's look, he's just a baby boy.
There's just something amazing about a man who's struggling ordering pizza and getting angry at ordering pizza while a pizza shows up during his pizza ordering and he can't focus on the pizza next to him, but instead ordering the pizza that will potentially come. This is too cute. This is...
I love this. I love this. This is the most him he's ever been. This is like 100% uncut this guy.
Yeah, this is Cobes unloaded.
I see it now. Fucking.
So, speaking really quick, if we do go, we'll have to do it on YouTube, like through a phone. And we'll do it patrons only. Like, because otherwise people will, call the restaurant and stuff like that. So. People, no, I've gone to this place, and luckily the people that were trolling me were nice about it and just sent the people to tell me that someone was waiting in the lobby for me.
I swear to God, you guys, if you send me a $500 steak while I'm trying to order my $500 steak, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so mad.
Should we say it's a special occasion? They're asking if it's a special occasion.
Yeah.
Is it what is anniversary? Should we say it's our anniversary?
It is our anniversary, isn't it?
It's around that. It's about a month away.
Just say it's our gay Valentine.
I love that song.
Gay Valentine.
It's my gay Valentine.
Bite-sized Cobra doing a fucking video. Cobra's Pizza Hut gift card meltdown.
Thank you for coming up with the
Directions
title
are
for
right
us.
here.
Yes, she does the work for you.
I think, yeah. It's actually, yeah. The title here is National Pizza Day Conundrum. Close enough.
Also good.
I followed the directions, and it still won't do it. So I guess it's just not gonna happen. I tried. It's fucking embarrassing, dude. Fucking Regard can't figure out
Regard.
Pizza Hut gift
I
card.
hold him in the highest.
Oh my god, laugh my ass.
They do that on YouTube now because YouTube, if you use certain words and comments in chat, they'll just delete it automatically, and that's one of them.
Yeah.
So I see a lot of people, they'll use regard.
Highly regarded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mentally regarded.
If it makes you happy.
What happened to my video?
Well, Scott, at some point you imploded into a giant S.
Yeah.
You'll be back. We believe
He's
in
back.
you.
He's back.
Stop, he's such a fucking ugly, retarded piece of shit.
Be
nice. Whoa, Cobes. Would you please finish? Will you please finish ordering this pizza so you can eat the pizza sitting next to you? Please,
That's all
Cobes.
right. I'll just fucking save the coupon. Gift
I'm
card
actually
for
gonna
as
go
long as I
pee
can.
right now.
Go pee.
He's so angry at free pizza. He's so mad.
I've never been this mad at free pizza in my life.
I know.
I can safely say that.
Hey, you know, when coupon codes and gift codes don't work all the time. They don't work all the time. I've never been this upset about it.
Order out some pizza. I'll just use that. That red button, redeem now. I clicked on redeem now. Redeem now.
You have
I clicked on.
Phone with customer service. Like, what is he telling us all?
He's been doing this forever, too. Like, he's been trying to get a free pizza while a free pizza is sitting on his floor. I just want to... Like, this shows the level of thought we're dealing with here.
The beautiful mind of King Cobra.
On it, it says your e-card number is. And I tried, Courtney. It don't work. Like, I don't know why it's fucking doing this shit. So what the hell did I order from Domino's then? Whole beef, double cheese.
I saw you ordered. I saw it. You ordered a pizza and a 2-liter Coke.
And you have it.
You have it. It's right behind. You're ignoring it.
Or bust inspired tomato sauce, double the bacon, Philly steak, garlic parmesan sauce instead of the tomato sauce, and onions. 2 garlic cups.
That'll make it show up. Great move.
2-liter Coke and a St. Jude's donation.
Yeah, he does the St. Jude's donation as kind of like insurance, so like he can, say he was. Yeah.
It's pretty much the same goddamn pizza you order every time you go to Domino's.
Every time he talks about like wanting to hook up with a girl, he always says of age beforehand too. Every time.
Very important.
You know, I don't say that, and it's less suspect.
It's assumed.
Yeah.
It's assumed.
Yes, it is.
My of-age girlfriend, unless we're videotaping. That was a Rob Lowe quote. Is he eating the pizza now that was sent to him? Or
yes, finally.
What's he doing? Is he huffing cheese? Is he huffing the...
He did a magic trick.
Well...
Stay where I put you, you piece of shit.
It's a round chair arm.
He's so mad at
pizza right here. See, that's why I'm single, because I do stupid autistic shit like that. If fucking yell at inanimate objects.
He's
There's
drunk.
a myriad of reasons why you're single.
He is
Yeah.
drunk here, man.
Yelling at your dipping sauce is actually one of the cutest things you've done.
You think that's cute? Oh, you guys are ridiculous.
It's very cute. Like girls are into that sort of thing. They're like, "Oh, he's yelling at his dipping sauce."
Are they?
Yeah, girls love that
Yeah,
stuff.
I don't know about the second part, but it is cute.
Right.
Like one in the chat if you're a hot girl, of age
There
hot
it
girl
is.
that loves yelling at dipping sauces.
Happy fucking International Pizza Day, YouTube.
But like,
I want to pile
why
on
are
the
you
heart
so
disease.
mad? I mean, that looks like his order. It looks like it has like bacon and steak on it.
Yeah. And now
So,
he's
like that's the pizza he wanted, and he's super mad.
now he's pouring melted butter all over it.
Oh, you're right. These
As we all do.
sauces.
As we all do. That's really gross.
Oh no!
Is he
really
drinking the
He's
buttercup?
rimming the buttercup.
Yeah.
So like
He is.
even like at my fattest, I wouldn't have done this.
I had a friend growing up. Her name was Fat Cassie. We called her that at least. I don't know what her
That's
real
what it
name
said
was.
on her driver's license.
I don't know what her real name was, but she would dip her popcorn in a cup of melted butter, and I was like, I looked at her and I was like, "You impress me.
You
You impress me."
impress me.
Did you go like single kernel by
Yes.
single kernel?
Yes.
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 That's my girl, Fat Cassie.
Fat Cassie was getting it
You
in.
need to
I
get you
do-
a Fat Cassie.
A lot of people think like the yellow liquid popcorn butter is gross, but I did like it.
But it is
It's
gross.
fine.
Like
it gets the job done for popcorn.
it is gross in theory, right? It's
Yeah.
It's butter that always stays melted. Like why?
High blood pressure, high cholesterol, heart disease.
Oh, we're going to the
Yeah,
second
high
cup.
blood pressure runs in my
Oh, not
family.
needed.
And I'm looking forward to it.
High blood pressure runs in his family,
And
so,
he's looking forward to it.
Yeah, so why not?
He's
Does-
so defensive.
Does he get another level of disability if
Somebody's
he gets high blood pressure?
hangry.
Double disability. That's
He said.
extreme.
He said somebody's hangry. I want to see you eat this, you slop donkey.
There it
Let's
is.
go.
There's that pizza.
Slop donkey.
What's he gonna close it now and throw it away? Does he shake it up? Does he shake? Is he gonna sit on it?
Is even gonna
He's got to.
happen.
He's got to reheat it by incubating it like a mother chicken. Come on, Mama Hen. What the hell are you doing? Why is he staring at it like it's an existential crisis?
Guys, I'm a little bit scared right now.
And that's when I decided to
I'm
fuck the
visibly
pizza.
disgusted by myself for flipping out over a garlic buttercup doing this. Whoop.
He's still hung up on this.
Stupid. I
Literally the
shouldn't have
cutest
worn
thing he
fucking
did all
armor. I
video.
should have waited. If I'd have known Courtney was going to give me a gift card, I would have used that instead. But now the goddamn gift card doesn't want to redeem.
Yeah, probably because it's fake.
It's not Courtney's fault, dude. Courtney
Yeah,
was trying to do a
Courtney, tell
nice
my
thing for me.
fangirl,
I appreciate
Courtney.
it.
She love me. She
Stupid
my
fucking
fangirl.
technology. Oh wait, thank you, Courtney.
Yeah, it's the stupid technology that you're complaining about that is the reason anyone knows who you are.
I appreciate you trying.
This is the first time he's ever been trolled, right? I mean, this is bound to happen the first time you've been trolled.
Every day. Asterios, it happens every single day.
Yeah.
Wait, what? His entire life is being trolled like too? What?
It's not her fault. Technology sucks my dick.
It's not her fault. Technology
Nobody's
sucks.
fault, dude.
I mean, if it was her fault, wouldn't you be glad? Be the first piece of action you got in a long time.
Technology's fault.
Yeah, technology.
It's still pretty warm, YouTube.
Look at all that goo on it.
I want to see him slobber this thing in his mouth. Why does he look like he's about to cry into it?
This
Yeah,
does look
what
good.
is it? What
but-
happens to him when he looks at a pizza?
What is he mulling over in his head?
Yes.
Is this defeat if he eats it? Like what?
I don't know.
Smallest
It's
piece they
like
got here and try a bite.
it's not the one he wanted. Like he's very particular
But it
about
looks
his
like
food.
his order. Like it looks like the stuff he was ordering on his pizza.
That's
Here's
because the
the
stuff
thing.
he wants is slop.
so
There's no way he's a picky eater. I've seen him pile on
slice.
every garbage
It's
thing
a,
possible.
it's a weird type of picky eater. It's like a weird, like he's picky in like a way no one else is.
He
I
only
would-
eats garbage.
I'm sorry, YouTube. I don't mean to be so grumpy and irritable, but when I get hungry, that's how I get sometimes.
Okay. We forgive you.
He's like mad
That's good.
eating the pizza that was.
That's what I usually get when I go to Domino's.
He's like, that's what I was
You look
ordering
like
when
a
I was ordering.
goblin underneath a bridge eating that pizza. Yeah, I know. I know I'm a stupid, ugly, motherfucking, worthless, retard piece of shit.
Wow.
Nobody deserves to
Finally,
be alive.
something we both agree
Very
on.
much aware
Man.
of that.
Ground.
But I guess I'm here
Common
for a
ground,
reason, right?
ladies and gentlemen.
Did somebody
So I'll
put
save
truth
that,
serum on that pizza?
That $25
He has
gift card.
reached across the
when I
aisle,
order
and
this
we have
pizza.
met him.
That's the troll.
I just wish that King Cobes would have eaten that pizza when it showed up. He's like, I'm hangry, guys, because I waited 49 minutes to eat a pizza. Okay? Come on, dude. You had it there the whole time. You weren't hangry. You were being a prick. I really want to hang out with him in real life. I want to.
You're weird about that.
I really do.
It's weird.
I wanted to collect him like all my other questionable friends. I collect weirdos
I don't want to
like
get
Pokemon.
replaced.
I won't.
Would
I
be a
can't
good
replace you,
addition to the
Ben.
Trophy case. I agree.
I can't replace you, Ben. You think he could afford to go to steakhouses with me?
Then I'll try redeeming it in a couple days, see if I can do that. No, I ordered this Domino's
Trying to set up
pizza
this
'cause I was hungry,
Streamlabs mobile
and if
stuff,
I'd
so
known
you're in control
it was
right now.
International Pizza Day. If I'd known that Courtney was going to send me Pizza Hut gift card, I would have saved my money.
So did he order?
He didn't order this. This was sent to him.
Yeah, he's like, I would have saved my money. It's so
Yeah, he spent $0. My understanding. He was trying to order a pizza. It did not work. Ergo, he spent no money. Someone sent him a paid-for pizza, which cost him no money. Why is he mad?
I
Yeah.
mean, you know, just look at the guy. I'd be upset too.
Wouldn't you be mad?
Yeah, I mean, come on.
That's a fair point.
Well, somebody's saying that he ordered it with his PayPal account, but now while he's eating it, he's saying, "Well, this is what I regularly order." Like like he didn't order it. Like someone else ordered his exact order because they know him so well. Like
Yeah,
I'm
which
very
is
confused.
which is why he set the pizza down initially, because that pizza arriving surprised him and interrupted his pizza ordering.
So he put down the pizza and got back to his pizza ordering.
Absolutely, as anyone would.
Yes, exactly.
I
This is the best King Cobra video I've ever seen.
It's
I
a really
love
good
it so
one.
much.
You know, this thing is a really good one.
It's good. Look, words don't do it justice. Write this down on a note card and pin it to your wall. King Cobra tries to order pizza for an hour. That sounds pretty boring, doesn't it?
Yeah.
This is like a Fellini film.
Three tiny
Shoot
pieces
it
of
into space.
King Cobra orders pizza for an hour after pizza shows up.
Well, okay, now you know what? That's a much better elevator pitch.
It is.
You're right. How much of that pizza has he eaten? Like none? Like one slice?
I think he had
Like,
two
I think he
slices.
took the glue off of it and just put it back.
What they don't mention is that it was National Pizza Day. It was a big ordeal.
His idea of a hunger strike is waiting an hour to eat and then grumping through two pieces.
Yeah, he did have a grump.
He's grumping.
He is grumping. You're 100% right.
Hey, this 2 liter's coming up nicely, Tubes. Did he spill?
You better drink the whole thing.
Shut the front door. He spilt.
No.
Remember when he did the like smoke in his cup and forgot there was liquid in it and spilled it into his lap?
Oh, awful.
I really want to hang out with him.
You got a weird fetish.
He's like a great buddy.
Cool.
I could make his life better. I would rub off on him.
I mean, by the law of averages, yes, it would be difficult to make it worse. Oh, put the hat back on.
What up, fellow YouTubers?
Remember that wrestler from 1991, Undertaker? This is him now.
Oh, Mark Calloway.
So I kind of decided not to
Mean
post
to pizza, Mark Calloway.
my last stream. I deleted it because I didn't like the way the ending looked. Okay, so we got a comment. Someone commented, "You better not go live again, boy. You spurg raged quit your last stream. You're a little bitch, LOL." So you know what I said to that guy?
I think this is immediately
Just because
following
you
what
said
we just
that, I'm
watched.
going live again, LOL. I don't know, like, I was hangry, I've been depressed, and freaking, I don't know, like, the depression hit in, like, the last couple of hours or so. I'm kind of over it now, honestly, because having that tobacco on hand definitely helps. That extension cord is for my internet when I want to play Grand Theft
Good, 'cause
Auto
I thought it was
5
for something
online.
related to your depression.
I did order a Domino's pizza earlier. It had double the
So we
cheese,
did order
double
it.
the bacon, Philly cheesesteak.
It was so
onions,
unclear.
Garlic
So what
white
are we even
parmesan.
doing here?
Honestly, I don't know. This
No,
is
keep watching. I
On
refuse
sauce,
to stop watching this.
hand tossed
I don't care if you
crust
guys are
with
late
2
to that
cups of garlic
steakhouse.
butter
This
on,
is amazing.
on top, and I posted the picture to my Facebook. My spelling, of course, was atrocious, but needless to say, that pizza was pretty good. I had a couple slices of it earlier.
Yep.
He's on some shit. Not really, dude. I've been freaking sober all day, and I haven't had a drop of alcohol to drink or anything.
That's what being sober all day means, yes.
But yeah, I
Also,
did delete my last live stream like the second I ended it, just because I didn't like the way it turned out. Plus, I'm gonna pour myself a cup of Coke and then I spill it all over myself. I pretty much quit the last live stream because I spilt my Coca-Cola all over myself, and I was like, dude, no. Spilling soda pop all over
So
your...
he deleted the pizza stream. So thank God somebody preserved it. Because
I
he's
don't know if
talking
he-
about
Yes.
deleting that.
Yes.
Yes.
So someone
Well,
did the Lord's work here and saved
Yes.
it.
But
And it
honestly,
also
I'm
happens to you.
very self...
Yeah, Asteros, you come off as a very nice human being, but you can get some of the meanest barbs ever. Sometimes you are so cutting, and just so deeply
He can.
mean and offensive. It's awesome. I love it.
Thank you.
I am going to put clothes on to streamline this process.
Go get dressed,
Okay.
All right. I'll be right back.
and I'll take clothes off.
conscious about how
Yeah, we
clumsy
got to keep maintain the law of clothes averages.
I'm just trying to let my Tommy knockers hang.
I can become. Oh, what the fuck do we have here? And knowing my luck, one of my fucking trolls stole the live stream that I made earlier and fucking saved it. Because it featured me.
Hero! American hero!
We can be heroes. And then now we watched it. We are complicit in the bastardization. We're complicit in the bastard.
It's the best person you know. You just don't see it.
He's actually your manager, and you don't pay him. He works for free. I guess he gets paid small amounts of ad revenue. Everybody who's affected by King Cobes makes money because he's just that money. GG.
Losing my autistic temper. And that's what's really disgusting about the society we live in. They see someone who has Asperger's and they think to themselves, oh, watching him flip out on camera is so fun. To them, it's a game. You know, they don't care if having Asperger's freaking it makes you struggle with shit.
But
can you pause for a second, please?
Of course.
He's 100% right. I do think this is a game. I'm laughing
I'm watching
at
like,
you.
yep, you are
I'm
correct.
laughing at you. Are a fish. You built the barrel. You're a fish who climbed into a barrel and then handed everyone else a loaded gun. It's called your webcam.
Yeah.
Please
Yeah.
keep going. Sorry to interrupt.
If you wanted to be taken seriously online, you're doing it wrong.
You would be a different person if you wanted to do that. You would not be this.
You struggle. They don't care, dude. To them, it's entertaining. Like, oh my god, watching a retard lose his temper. Oh, so much fun.
Yes.
It
I've
is
never
fun.
been more on this guy's side than this.
He's dropping truth bombs.
My goodness. This guy is red pilling me on this guy. He's doing such a good job.
King Cobra red pills you on King Cobra.
Based in cobed pill tubes. I think this was a masterpiece.
Yeah.
Maybe the best.
Is it over?
Yeah, it's over.
No.
This is the end, my friend.
I want this to be the rest of my life.
This is the end, my friend.
So sad, but at least we can appreciate the times we had.
Yeah.
Right.
In his honor, I'm going to order a pizza while I'm eating my $9,000 filet mignon.
Oh, please order a pizza to ascend while you're eating a $200 steak.
Get it
It's gonna be
delivered to
awesome.
your table. Get it delivered to your table.
It's happening.
You know what? If you do that, Billy, listen to me. If you do that, I will allow you to live stream it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Fixed Soul says order two because you know you have to get delivery. Fixed Soul, I had to order 2 pizzas that night because the delivery minimum was $15. And my first pizza was only $11. So I had to order a secondary pizza or I was getting 0 pizzas. I don't know. I don't understand why people judge me and the way I have to order extra pizzas. The extra pizza was only $6.
It's racism.
Yes.
You are the most oppressed person on earth.
Thank you. I'm glad you see it mine.
Gina Carano and Donald Trump himself.
Yes.
The big three.
The big three.
You know, when
Preach. Carano, Trump.
Yes.
Sorry, you were saying, William?
When Gina Carano pointed out the fact that I am treated like a second-class citizen, you know, she got canceled for it. So I'm going to ride for Gina Carano because I do get treated like a second-class citizen. It's not right. I'm a second pizza citizen.
Sometimes third.
Yes. Yes. It was good pizza, though. I ordered from Mod Pizza. I don't know if Cobes is into this. Mod Pizza gives you all the toppings you want for free. For free.
What?
It's
See,
all
I've
part of the
heard
pizza.
of Mod Pizza in Seattle, but I've never partaken.
They're like personal pizzas, you know. They're not huge. They're not small. They're I don't know, yay big. It's like a good sized pizza, and it's all the toppings you want for the same price.
Flat rate.
Flat rate pizza.
Crazy.
You'd be like, hey, I want double chicken. How much is that going to cost? They're like, oh,
Nothing.
it's nothing.
Wow. I gotta go to Mod Pizza.
Yeah. I'm like, hey, could you throw some more sausage on there? They'll be like, yeah. I'm like, hey, could you crust up, ball up some ricotta and put little pockets of ricotta under my mozzarella? They're like, yeah, I'll do that for you. I want to bite into it and get a little explosion of ricotta under my mozzarella. And they'll do that for me.
If you became friends with this guy, I forget his name every time, you could introduce him to good pizza. You would make his life better.
I would get him a girlfriend. I would get him.
You would end his dry spell.
Yes.
His dry spell.
Yes.
You mean
Isn't
his
it
life?
cute that he calls it that? Yeah.
Yes.
His 37-year dry spell.
If I was friends with Cobes, I would introduce the Great Flood. His dry spell would be
He'd
no
give
more.
him his leftovers.
Still,
Better
all
than
three.
he has now.
Yep. See, I got to the bottom of it.
What's that?
He wouldn't end a dry spell.
I would.
Nope.
I would begin the Great Flood of love in Cobes' life.
Lies.
I would taste test every single one of them before I left it on his doorstep.
Tonight we are embarking on a very special voyage only through Patreon and Subscribestar, $10 or above. We're gonna do something we haven't done in a while. I'm double masking up tonight.
Yeah, I should.
Good man.
Yeah, so it's kind of cool because Mack Weldon has masks, and they. I have this mask too, but then I have this one that I wear like almost as a scarf under my shirt that pulls up too, and I double mask it up. So,
I want to troll. I want to troll the the pro maskers. So I'm gonna go in there, and they're gonna be like, "Sir, you have to wear a mask. Sir, you have to wear a mask."
Okay, that's all fine and all. When are you going to put the mask on, though?
Exactly. They're never gonna know. I'm trolling them. They're like, "Sir, you have to wear a mask." And I'll be like,
Billy, all joking aside, I think you should put a mask on.
Yeah, I mean, it's your health.
Yeah,
it's
your health and other people's health.
you guys are not going to want to miss this because it's the first IRL stream in a long time.
Since the fucking pandemic started.
Right.
Yeah.
We're doing an IRL stream,
and really quick, again, thank you to Goku Kakarot. Scott from space said, "Hey Scott here. Do fan suggested pages because most of the Bible is boring." Exactly, I think that's smart. DJ Fix Soul said, "Give me the zap." And Goku Kara, you gave the big love. Thank you very much. And that wraps up those.
We didn't make it to 50%. The Saturday people got their work cut out for them, but I'm confident they'll come through.
You got it, Saturday boys.
Yeah, we are going to wrap this up. Everyone that's a patron, $10 or above, check your stuff because we're going live.
Stereo Scott, you
We'll
want
be
to
live
You want to
shortly.
do the round off?
Yeah,
real
do your
quick?
thing. Hold on, let me do my cool guy thing where we'll go Asterios first. Oh shit, that's not a cool guy thing that I did. Yeah, I fucked it up already. All right, here he is.
Oh, nice. Hey guys, just to let you know, I have a new RPG actual play podcast called Jacked. It's me and some buddies of mine, and we're playing an old cyberpunk RPG tabletop game from 1988. You go to jackedpodcast.com and you can listen to it. I think you'll like it, and thank you guys for having me on.
I did
Thank you,
play
Asterios.
Cyberpunk. I think it was like 2019 or 2020 or whatever it was back in the day.
It's the
it's
the same system.
Yep, same franchise and everything. All right, and here is Scott in a second. Here he is. There he is.
Oh, we did it. Hey, you can get me at Not Scott Henson on Twitter. I've got merch and a pinned post on my Twitter if you want to buy things, or if you just want to give me money and not get anything for yourself, paypal.me/NotScottHenson, and listen to the Worst Year of Our Lives podcast on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, whatever. There you go.
Yes. All right. And we will see all of you back on Saturday. And patrons, we will see you in probably about 10, 15 minutes.
Good night, sweet
A nice dinner.
Have a good night.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.